Welcome to We're Just Messages podcast. Of course, I am Mike.
What's happening is Marcus.
How are you doing, my brother?
I'm doing good, man. Lovely Saturday morning.
It feel good outside, man.
Yeah, nice little chill.
It feel real good outside, dog.
Man.
I was on my way to get some breakfast. I had the windows on. I'm like, damn, it's nice little breeze coming through, man.
Drop the top. I mean, get your sunroof going.
Yeah, man.
The sunroof's out today, bro.
How was your week?
My week was good, man. Got a lot done this week. Just trying to be productive, stay productive. That's about it, man. Just trying to stay productive. That's what it's all about, man. Just trying to stay moving, trying to stay working, just trying to make use of your time because you don't got much of it.
Hell yeah. And we already 5 months into the year, man.
Bro, our birthday is next month.
Next month, bro. Yes, Mother's Day. Mother's Day is this weekend.
Mm-hmm.
So shout out to all the mothers out there. Of course, my mother, your mother, everybody's mother.
For sure.
Yeah, man. Dog, listen, I'm telling you, them first 5 months be creeping up on you. Like, you look up, you be like, damn, it's already May. About to be Memorial Day soon.
Yeah, it's another holiday.
You know niggas like to turn up around Memorial Day, bro. Especially in the other city. But was that shit real about Miami shutting down spring break?
Yeah. I mean, from what I saw, it looked like when they would try to congregate, police was right there to, I can't do that, shut that down. People would try to go other places. Anytime it was mostly for what I saw, it was mostly on, the strip. Like, if you was like congregating on the strip or trying to do just, how the typical spring break activities be, motherfuckers out in the street, wide open, shit like that. They was not having that. Cause my little cousin, man, she go to FAMU, and she was down there, and she was like, you couldn't do no shit like that.
Damn, I wonder what made them shut that shit down.
Man, too much shit going on, man. Too much people getting drunk, too much fighting, too much shooting, too much crime. Nah, we gotta keep this. We gotta keep this spot a tourist spot. Like, fuck all that. We getting all that other shit.
You gotta think that's something they've been. It's a thing. It's been a thing for over a decade.
Decades. I'm talking about since really the '80s. This Miami Strip has been what it is. So. Anytime there's a disruption, especially living in Charleston, this is a tourist city. So anytime anything is disrupting that economy, that shit gotta go.
Damn.
That shit gotta go. So, they don't really do the spring break in Miami no more. I remember, man, when spring break was like Miami, and then I remember like, they had Myrtle Beach.
Mm-hmm.
I know back in the Gap, it was like Virginia Beach. People would go there. So, yeah, man. Daytona Beach, too.
They still do Bikers Week in Myrtle Beach, right?
They probably do, but I mean, that shit ain't really hitting on nothing like it used to be. Bikers Week used to be insane, bro. I went the Bikers Week only 2 times.
I only went once.
I went once when I was young, and then I went once when I was a little bit older. And when I was a little bit older, I wasn't even really feeling that shit like that. That shit had kind of lost its luster. When I was younger, when I went in high school, that shit was amazing. That shit was crazy. And I was young. I was like 16, and I went out with my brother, and man, that shit was like another world. You seeing all kind of shit going on outside, bro. You see all kind of shit. I'm talking about just shit like you can't even really repeat on this motherfucking podcast.
No, I believe you.
You know what I'm saying? But I'm young. I can't get nowhere. I can't get in no clubs. I don't know no part. I'm just hanging out on the strip all night.
Yeah.
Little nigga hanging out on the strip all night. And shit, that was shit.
Because they starting to treat that shit, that Miami shit, when they shut it down, I thought about it like how they shut down Freaknik. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That shit didn't even get 5 years in.
Hell no, nigga.
So them boys, they said they really turned up. I'm just speaking specifically on the 90s.
Yeah.
Cause did you see the doc?
I saw a little bit of the doc, but I already kind of seen. I already knew about the story.
Yeah. So I think their first official year in Atlanta was like 92, 93. And then 94, that's when Eric Sermon had the rim shop.
Yeah.
And Jalen Rose and all. They said that was the best year.
Yeah.
95, it got a little 96. That's when the boy had got the Olympics. So they was like, we trying to represent for the city, right? And 97, that's when it started getting out of control because then you had the old heads trying to come through, do shit. You get what I'm saying? Like, nah, this ain't what we doing type shit.
Yeah.
Then by the time 99, they was asking some of the people, you going? Nah, that's it. I did see they had tried to do a little 21 Savage and them try to do some shit, but man, that shit ain't about to be what it used to be.
Nah, it's mostly just like the theme of a party. They throwing a party, so they're just gonna make it a Freaknik party. It's just a '90s Freaknik party. Like people been doing that shit in college for like
a lot of shit
ages.
it's a lot of shit that we just gotta leave then.
Yeah, that's what
We're
I'm
not
saying.
getting. I don't think we'll get in. We're like when we go through history and they start talking about this shit. This really gonna be like a golden era.
Yeah,
It was supposed to happen when it happened for a reason.
yeah, and leave it as that.
Yeah, because you go from 90 to 1999, you're not getting none of that shit again on any level.
Yeah,
Even like when I be looking at that nostalgia page on YouTube when they
Yeah.
be talking about the like whether it be the fruit roll ups or the yogurt.
yeah.
The Walmart Supercenter, how I looked in the 90s,
yeah.
with the McDonald's. Dog, they don't even have a playpen in the McDonald's no more. You ever thought about that shit?
Nah, bro.
Think about it. You drive by McDonald's, do you see any play shit for the kids?
Some of them do not. I mean, shit. Now that I think about it, I think there's some.
They got them even looking more professional. Like,
yeah,
they brown looking now.
Yeah, but see, I heard something of it talked about minimalism, how minimalism in this age of like this new age living, how my bad.
No,
minimalism is kind of taking the shape of most things. How a lot of things in the 90s had a lot of color and flair,
Yes,
and pizzazz and shit like that. Now in this age, things are more darker tone. Things are more kind of in like how you described it, like corporate, maybe
corporate looking. The McDonald's be looking like more corporate. Yes,
yeah, like almost like a copy and paste of everything. Even it even goes to like labels and design, like labels and logos and shit like that. Think about the old logos of certain things, and then look at the new logo of it now.
Mm-hmm.
The old logo had a lot of character to it. This logo right now probably is just, it might just be like, it might be, fuck it, it might just be like a typical font on Word.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Type shit. And that's what the world is like coming to. I've seen a couple people discuss that, like as far as like why is things looking so uniform. It kind of like everything's kind of looking the same as far as like that. How all the McDonald's look the same.
Mm-hmm.
Back in the day, all the McDonald's did not look the same, bro.
They didn't.
They had like the playpens, but some of them might be on different sides.
Some might be inside.
Some might be outside.
And then you had like the two levels. They still had the same color theme, like the yellow and red, but that shit is just completely.
It's all the same, bro. Everything.
Did they say a reason why, or that's just what it is?
I don't know. I don't know.
Think about the Pizza Huts. Every time we see the old Pizza Huts.
Oh, the new logo just looked like a.
The inside is.
Yeah, the
different.
inside. Yeah, the inside looked like a fucking.
Taco Bell look more corporate.
Shit.
I didn't even think about it. You make a great point.
Taco Bell looks corporate. What other places that we used to grow? Shit, Burger King. Remember Burger King used to have fucking playpens, and Burger King had all that shit, bro. Burger King looked like
Wendy's. If I had to say anybody changed over time, it was them as far as even the food quality.
But peep, you see the Wendy's had the bright colors.
Yes.
Now it's just the strict dark, the
dark
red. But shit,
yes.
I even seen the Wendy's with the Wendy's fries sit in a black cup before.
I had never seen that.
Like on the when they had like the little midnight shit. They had it like in a black cup.
I'd never seen that, but yeah, the whole because they used to have the yellow and red. It was more so yellow, and then you had Wendy. Wendy, you don't even see Wendy for real no more.
No, you just see the logo, bro. See, that's Is that supposed
to? So
you
think they just trend into a time where it's just like, it's just everything is losing its flavor,
or is
it like people gonna buy the shit regardless? Because I know over time logos do change, shit change, but. It seemed like everything, like you said, is just like a standard template.
Yeah, it's like a standard template now, dog. Like I don't know why it's getting like that. I don't know why everything is losing this kind of flair and pizzazz as far as color when it comes to certain brands and logos, and I don't know what that means even for like as far as how we're seeing the world in certain aspects. You know what I'm saying? As far as, is this made for just people to kind of be on some cookie cutter copy shit? Like we're all supposed to be copy and pasting. Is your life supposed to be this copy and paste shit? Like how they got the McDonald's looking? Like it's supposed to look, that's how you're supposed to Because even when you come to like certain neighborhoods and houses and shit like that, I mean, your house look different. But I've been in neighborhoods and houses now that getting built and all the houses look exactly the same. Remember growing up, we didn't have like neighborhoods actually looked like neighborhoods. Like they had brick houses.
They had yard. Exactly. I get what you're saying.
You see what I'm saying? Now all this shit is
and the houses are closer.
Yeah, like
that started really, I would say around early 2000s, mid 2000s.
I would say early 2000s.
And then it started trending because now everything looks. It's kind of like, remember the video of Boosie when he had all that yard space.
Mm-hmm.
So you know they be having those units now.
Yeah.
That you can like lease. I'm gonna tell you how funny this shit is. So it don't be regular people buying up these properties and putting up these houses. I seen a reel the other day, no bullshit. Them same type of houses that look like units that Boosie had on his property.
Yeah.
That all of this. The corporates are buying these houses.
Word.
Even family homes, regular family homes, and they're putting them up for rent.
Oh shit.
So it's kicking out normal 9-to-5 people like us from buying homes.
Okay.
So you mix that in, it's like they're trending towards a certain type of structure.
Yeah.
So not only are the houses looking exactly the same, these are the corporates that are buying these houses. So regular 9-to-5 people can't either afford them or they just can't get none of that, period. And if they do, they can't buy it. They can only rent it.
Yeah. And then it's like, bro, you're renting from a corporation. Like
exactly.
The nigga who owned the McDonald's could also own this whole subdivision.
Facts.
You got to pay rent to him. That's crazy. And then you go and eat. And then if you a nigga that eat at McDonald's, so now you paying this nigga 2 times over. Like,
bro,
that's so
it's
crazy
nasty.
shit.
I'm telling you, bro, this shit is
wild.
This shit is getting real. This shit is getting real out here. I just, when I was looking at that shit, I said, damn. Like, even when they talking about, you know, they always talk about the prices of houses in 2000, 2004, 2000, sometimes shit, even 2019, 2018, before the pandemic. Now, this shit is crazy.
Yeah, bro, you ain't gonna find nothing less than $300K.
No, hell no.
No, find nothing less than $300K. When my pop stayed in Raleigh, he told me that at one point their housing market is crazy. Mm-hmm. Like that shit is like the standard house out there. When back this, I want to say this was in 2021. It was like $400,000 for a crib. Somebody listed their house for like $300K, and like literally like 80 people came. Like 80,
I believe
like
it.
100 motherfuckers came to go to this open house where like
I believe it.
Real shit. And matter of fact, there was a video out before that shit. It was just kind of explaining like the housing market, and that's how crazy that shit is like in an area like that. So, you know, down here the housing is depending on where you want to stay at. You could probably still find something for, I wouldn't say anything less than like $280. Yeah, $280 because
it's gonna be hard pressed, bro.
You'll be hard pressed because I know some people who got some houses out in Tall Pines and they paid like a good price for it. Mm-hmm. So, but like I said, that's like a neighborhood. That ain't like a subdivision like this, like where you stay at. Some shit like this. This shit probably $300K. $350 up now. I know
now.
you
when
bought
we
in
first. I was at $215.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. So
that was 2018.
Yeah.
So I mean, inflation period is just. Is ridiculous. I saw you was kind of ranting about the weed prices in Charlotte.
Yeah, man, I got a bone to pick with y'all niggas, dog. I got a bone to pick with y'all niggas, man. Why is niggas in Charlotte giving niggas, they trying to slap niggas for I mean I'm just keep it frank, like that shit whack. Like that shit whack as fuck. Like I came down there one time, I was with my old lady. And her cousin knew some people that had some weed. Nigga hit me with the 3.5 for the 40. I'm like, all right, my nigga. Like, I know I'm paying out of time prices, so hopefully this shit is something. I smoked this shit. My gal was sitting there like, man, this shit. She ain't even the biggest smoker. She was like, this shit, it's okay. I'm like, this shit whack. This shit's like, it's just like, yeah,
it's not worth it.
Yeah, it's not worth it. I'm like, y'all niggas. This shit, I'm like, bro, never again.
Do you think people take advantage of inflation when it has nothing to do with their market?
Hell yeah, bruh. Because if you take advantage of any inflation, bruh, you basically just trying to just tax. You just trying to tax on top of what's already being taxed. If you're in even if you're an unfamiliar market, you still gonna want to tax because at the end of the day, if you feel like you bringing something that nobody else got, then I can set the standard on anything. So whether if it's us trying to buy a home, we don't have the home. These niggas set the standard on the home. They set the taxes on the home. They set the prices on the home. So we gotta adjust to whatever the fuck they got because we're in a scarcity. If anytime we're in a scarcity, it's always gonna be niggas whacking people for anything. But just to go back to the weed point real quick. Mm-hmm. Another thing about what these niggas is, dog. These niggas, I'm getting the same weed I'm getting up here. Y'all niggas trying to go and knock a niggas over the head with this 150 for the half. I'm like, man, get the fuck out of here, dog. Like, I honestly, I've traveled a lot of places, and one thing I will say, bro, when I go out somewhere, or anybody who I know, if you from Charleston, if you go out to other places and fire up your gas, a nigga will ask you, yo, where you get that shit from, bro. Mm-hmm. I promise you, because on everything, and I can say this because I've been a couple places, Charleston got some good weed. Charleston, overall, if you know who the fuck with Charleston, got some good weed, bro. Mm-hmm. Charleston, and you can get some good weed for a good price if you want the high quality. There's niggas who got that. If you want something that's still gassy but a good price, might hit you a little bit of extra, but it's worth it. We got that here too. We got niggas who want to be, who smoke the Charleston cookie. That's cool too. You know what I'm saying? Because some of that shit be blown, but that's on the little cheaper route. You know what I'm saying? You could get you, but if you fucking with the right nigga, all my niggas who know this, if you fucking with the right nigga, you could get some good cookie and it's gonna blow. But that Charleston cookie shit is like some sour. I'm just going off on a rant. That's like the sour.
You good.
That's like sour diesel in New York. How niggas got the sour, we got the cookie down here. And if you find somebody with some good cookie, it's usually going to be in the depths of North Charleston, somewhere past fucking somewhere on Dorchester Road. Past the A1 or Obama store on Dorchester Road. Mm-hmm. You're going to find a nigga in that area. It's going to be real little trenchy, but it's all good. Usually them niggas around them areas be having, that you just get like, it's just good hood weed. You know what I'm saying? And some niggas be so pristine on this shit, certain shit. It's like, nigga, it's just good hood weed. It's going to get you blasted, like real shit.
So you feel like overall, though, that market has been consistent?
That market right there.
When you feel like the prices started getting not outrageous, but it's like, all right, bro, I see what you're doing.
This is all in, like you said, in fluctuation certain times. When COVID was out, and niggas had money, niggas been taxing.
So the niggas took advantage.
Yes.
Kind of like the barbers.
Yes, niggas been taxing, boy. Niggas had all types of gas coming through. Niggas had money, so niggas been taxing. Niggas was paying that shit. Like, niggas was paying that shit. But then after that shit went down, and niggas, started to...
Yeah.
The market started to readjust. It's like, all right. And I was like, all right, we gotta... you can't... At this point now, it's like, you gotta have something gassy, but it also got to be at a good price, because if you not, then somebody around the way gonna have, might have that, a little bit better, or maybe have the same for a little lower price, for a little lower ticket, and they might fuck with you. But at the same time, if it's quality, niggas still gonna buy what they're gonna buy from if it's good for them. You know what I'm saying? Niggas don't be jumping ship like that. But just another thing about with the prices though, it's always funny because it's like when something like a new little fatter hit, then things will start, niggas, you start see a little up, it's a little up, like a loose strand. Like I remember when when Ruts was first out there, niggas was trying to, I got the Ruts, 60 foot at 3. I'm like, nigga, 60 foot at 3.5. I was like, all right, if it's smoking, I'm gonna fuck with it. So, but then you get into the, and then the trick, then niggas got tricky with the bags. See, they got the nice little bags now. So
to dress it up.
Yeah, to dress it up. So niggas done got tricky with the bags. Marketing. So you know what I'm saying? Niggas got tricky with.
They do that with the edibles too.
Yeah, they do it with the edibles, the shrooms. The niggas get tricky with the bags. You know what I'm saying? So once the nigga get tricky with the bag, and then you you might have gotten the real runts in the beginning, but then, maybe a couple months, more people than maybe done got it. It done infiltrated. Now people saying it's runts. Now it ain't runts. Now it's something else. You know what I'm saying? And then you got it in a funny bag. Now you like, hey, is this the real? This one smoking like the last one. So now it's like, for me personally, I just shout out to all my people. I just fuck with all my close people, niggas who I've known for.
And that's good too, especially with all the health side of it too. Like motherfuckers is basically poisoning the shit out here.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Niggas throwing fentanyl, so that's another wild shit. But I just try to, just like I said, I just stick with my people, the people who I've known since I've been in the sandbox. Really, that's who I fuck with, and it's only been love there. But once again, in Charlotte, y'all niggas be having bad weed. Y'all niggas don't be having no good weed, because every time a nigga tell me he from the city and he go out there and smoke, y'all be asking him where you get that shit from. And that be the same shit that niggas will spend niggas get 7 for 54, and y'all niggas will smack a nigga 7 for 124, and the shit blowing better than that shit. So that's all I got to say.
I got you, bro. Something else I saw interesting is Dave and Buster's gonna start having that live betting shit.
Yeah, that's crazy.
For games.
Yeah.
I think that shit just getting it. This shit gonna get to a point they're gonna have that shit in Chuck E. Cheese at this point for the skee ball for the kids. Hey, imagine you go to Chuck E. Cheese with your kids, you can place a bet on their skee ball.
Oh no, dog, no, don't do that. No, don't do that. No. You've been to all the pressure you put on your seed, like, dog, you gotta make that 100. You gotta make that 400 right there. Like,
you gotta hit that corner. You gotta hit that corner.
Oh my God, no.
When I seen that, I said, dog, yeah, we definitely treading into different waters as far as this betting shit, dog.
Where we are as a society, like, if we betting on the churn, man.
I mean, that shit is getting real deeper and deeper and deeper, and it's niggas is really. I know a dude. Every time I come to work, he right there got his phone propped up, putting plays in. It's literally every day.
Parlay demon.
You going on a date with a girl now, you could possibly place a bet. I ain't gonna lie, you probably ain't gonna get no pussy if you trying to bet with Shorty on the first date at Buster's or Dave and Buster's.
Yo, you tripping, boy. You
gonna fumble that. You gonna fumble that.
Oh, you better play that shit all the way cool, bro. Don't be trying to play some fucking bet.
Imagine you go to date with Shorty at Dave and Buster's, you try to place a bet with her.
And you lose.
She cut you off for real. She might cut you off.
Nigga, it's done. She was like, lame ass nigga. You trying to place a bet.
But shit, what if she try you though? Be like, hey, what's up? You what you gonna do?
If she do that, then shit, hey, I'm gonna keep it funky with you. I'm not about to
losing money on the first date is crazy.
That's I can't play you sweet. I gotta take you for your cheese. Cause you gonna think I'm a hoe. Like, oh girl, I just ran this nigga for something. Bitch, I'm about to bust your ass in this motherfucking the little shooting the game. The
little shooting game. Hot shots basketball.
I'm about to cook your ass. You about to get this like low lux. You about to get this work, bitch. You about to get this work. I'm about to hit you with the...
No, that's really crazy, though. Like, Eagle's gonna be hurt that night.
Ooh, boy.
Niggas ain't trying to take no L to no shorty.
You paid a date and you gotta pay her again?
You gotta pay her again.
Cause hey, I ain't gonna lie, she think you sweet, though. If she placed the bet on you the first day.
If she placed a bet on you the first day, she think you sweet.
Yeah,
Facts.
She think you sweet, dog. I ain't gonna lie. And that's when I'm gonna bust her fucking head open, dog. I'm gonna be clap. I promise you, nigga. I'm gonna take my shirt off and everything, nigga. I'm gonna fucking. I'm gonna fucking go crazy.
Yeah.
I'm winning my money back that I spent on the date.
Yeah.
So this shit was free. You feel me?
That shit is crazy, man.
Word.
Oh man. So what did you think about the aftermath of this whole? Since we're post. Well, some would say we're post the Drake and Kendrick beef. Shout out to them again for giving us what I would say a historical beef. One that definitely will go down in the books. One that we ain't never really seen before at this height, this volume, this rate. And so, I seen a tweet from Punch last night say, yeah, this is over and, all that stuff. And then, of course, I seen throughout the week, and even I've heard personally that, Drake has some more ready to go and Kendrick has ready to go. But before we get into that, just to lead up, because we also had some other wild shit that happened because with Drake having some other tracks ready to go, I also heard that possibly if he was going to drop, he was either going to drop that Monday or that Tuesday. Then what happened Tuesday? You had the shooting at his crib.
Yeah.
So it's been like some wild shit surrounding all of this.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think about the shooting first off? Because we had a few in the a few weeks ago from Cash XO. If you know XO, that's Weekend's, crew, label, entourage, the whole nine. They used to run with OVO and all that. And then Tuesday, Drake, his security guard got shot at his crib in front of his house.
Yeah.
And then yesterday they had another pedestrian try to break in or try to come up on the crib, sneak up on the crib, shit like that. So where we at to start on that note?
I mean, it's clear them boy got problems. It's clear that them boy got issues with each other. So, I mean, honestly, that's Canadian business.
Mm-hmm.
So I really wouldn't know what the hell going on. But it's for me, it just looked like Canadian business and them boy beefing. And I guess this might be going back because this is going back some years actually because they ain't like each other for a minute. And Weeknd said something on Future album. Drake just dissed the fuck out of this nigga on Family Matters.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just all coincidentally, everything's just kind of all colliding at the same time with the beef going on, and then that, which this is like I said, this is kind of previous, and then now it's spilling over, and motherfuckers trying to break in your crib. Like, I don't know, man. It just seemed like as far as Drake is concerned, he's in some shit. He's you beefing with a nigga at this point. A nigga that shot your security guard. So it's either how you gonna play it or you gonna be on some, I ain't gonna say wave the white flag type shit because at the end of the day, you still do got a lot to lose because you are like literally the biggest star in the shit. So you would have a lot to lose if you were to take that route or try to be that kind of person. But if you lane like that, then shit, you just gonna have to take what come with it. If it get to that point, because obviously a nigga done get shot, so the line done been crossed. So you either y'all gonna, because the nigga ain't dead, but it depends how it's either gonna be a, we try to find a solution to this shit or niggas just at war.
I think it's a culmination of things. So. Of course, from Drake's perspective, it's like, 20v1 type shit. Mm-hmm. On the other side, I can look at it like, bruh, if all these niggas got a problem with you, it may have some validity to it. Like, what do you, as Drake, do you sit back and you look in the mirror and be like, is there something I could have done different for all these niggas don't fuck with me? I'm observing from all angles. Yeah. So, from their perspective, it could be like all of them may have the same gripes. Rather it be shady business, rather it be, oh, this nigga did this, or
women
cease and desist that women problem.
Yeah, that's probably
it could be a multitude of things. Yeah. How do you as Drake move forward as far as evaluating yourself? Let's separate the music real quick, because if you haven't smoked like that, and like I said, it could just be on some niggas don't like each other, type shit. I've been told some details, but I don't want to get into it because, of course, this is going to get out to the public. But I've been privy to some information as regards to what's going on with that. But you still would have to sit back. Is it worth it at the end of the day?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You
still the biggest star. Weekend, he's big in his own right. We get to the point we start having bodies dropping, then we having a different conversation, because we seen this before at a height with the Pac Biggie shit. I remember the Vibe magazine article that came out right after that. Like, this shit got to stop.
Yeah.
Like, we at a point now, we done lost Biggie and Pac back-to-back years. This is a 1998 article now. Mm-hmm. It's like, bro, like that East Coast, West Coast shit got to die. I'm not saying it's the same level, but you being a big star, at what point do you sit back and evaluate, is this something I could have did? I understand we in the art of battle. We in the middle of shit. You looking at it as a 20v1 because you generally feel like, man, ain't really no reason for y'all niggas to be. Y'all niggas just don't fuck with me. And that could be the case. Mm-hmm. But is everybody telling a lie about you, Drake? Mm-hmm. You get what I'm saying? Like, it just got to be some evaluation from probably either side. Or some of that shit could be sit down and talked about.
Yeah.
I say this. I'm to the point now, if we can get Gucci and Jeezy in the same room in 2020, what was that, 2021, 2022?
Yeah.
Anything is possible. Anything is possible, because I never thought I'd see the day that shit happen. Like, never, ever, 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 ever. So when I seen that, of course, that delayed, and then I seen academics talk about that. It delayed the drop. So I don't know.
Yeah, man. It's it's just like with the whole time and with everything with Drake. It's like back to back. This you had the beef happen. Now you got this happening. Then you got
He seems to be fine. He posted a video clip.
Mm.
A movie clip that he was watching from some Netflix movie or something like that.
Mm.
So he probably ain't gonna let nobody know his how he's feeling about what just happened. Of course, he probably handling that on the okay, cool. If he's gonna give it up that way, I'm assuming.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If you assuming me at this point, you got money.
Yeah, because his security did have to get rushed to the hospital.
Yeah, you got money, you got resources. If that's how you playing, but just know that when you playing like that, it is an even playing field because niggas got money too. So it is what it is. But I don't know, man. Hopefully they'll get that shit resolved because, like I said, like you said, they both the biggest stars. Some of the biggest stars that we have. So anything that happens that gets linked back between them is going to be like super major. Like, it's going to be like some major shit. So if people trying to avoid anything going further, I'm pretty sure they probably gonna figure that shit out because if they don't figure that shit out and that shit go to another level, then there's nothing nobody else can do. Because I mean, I don't really know. I know a little. I don't know a lot about Canada business, but I bet it's like anywhere else. I mean, I'm pretty sure they get down too. I got one homeboy who's actually from there. Shout out my homeboy Lottie. So I know a little bit, but I don't know too much about there. But I do know them boys. Certain parts do get busy, so it could be something. And both of them got, like I said,
I
both of
think
them got money.
you go anywhere, you try a person individually, it could get down where it get down. Some less more than others. Yeah. Canada has always had a reputation for kind of like being peaceful. I don't think they really see the crime that we see here. And that was another conversation that kind of came up as regards to this, off the heels of the beef. This Canadian sound thing.
Yeah.
How you feel about that? I remember a while back I asked if you're Canadian and you're black, like what this might sound weird and I may be ignorant. Anybody can correct me. I'm more open to learning more than anybody. But when I see a Canadian, I see a black person, they don't really separate themselves as far as black Americans. What I mean by that is they don't really have their own, like when you see a black African, you know a black African.
Yeah.
When you see a black European, tone, off rip.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Accent, whole nine.
Yeah.
Jamaican, whatever case. Canadians, to me, they're still in North America, right? They're still in North America. They're still in North America. Yes, they are Canadian. But what is it that's separating them?
I think for them, I know they're very multicultural, so there's a lot.
Because their main, like even in Toronto, I don't mean to cut you off. Even in Toronto, their main, what I know to be like their main thing is the Caribbean culture.
Yeah.
But that's not their shit though. That's Caribbean shit.
Yeah.
So what would be Canada's like that? Just that whole makeup, the sound thing. I seen that's been a big debate.
Yeah. I don't. That's a good question though, Mike. Because if everybody is from different places and they congregate here, then what is
that's what I'm thinking, like they, specifically speaking on Toronto, like it seemed like this is a congregation of different groups.
Yeah, because in America, we all American.
You got LA sound, you got the South.
You're saying we're all East in Coast. Different places, so we all got our different sounds
culture, like we like it's still a culture, but of course, you got the South with their accents, their music, and all that stuff. Then you got the West Coast with their shit. You got the East Coast with their shit. But with Toronto, I've known it to be just a Caribbean shit, and they don't have nothing that's necessarily there. Some people say, Drake does have a sound. Who else? A lot of people just feel like they do have their sound.
I mean, I think what they mean with their sound, I think they trying to relate to like I think it's more like how House of Balloons was like a darker kind of, but those got elements. I feel like from.
Do you think Drake got a sound?
Shit, I mean, I think earlier he kind of had a sound, but I think he kind of maybe strayed away from it a little bit as he went on. I think but I don't know if his sound was a Toronto sound though, because I feel like Drake has always just, you could tell where he's always got his influence from. For in the beginning and then after a while, I mean, you could still kind of tell we could get the influence from just If it's, if he's on like some Memphis shit, you can hear it. If he's on some Houston shit, you can hear it. If he's on some Atlanta shit, you can hear it. If he's on some LA shit, you could hear it. So he's just like, as far as his sound, but to go back to his sound, to me his sound maybe might be more like, cause So Far Gone was had like certain songs that were kind of like, I can't really. It's kind of hard to describe, but
It is kind of hard to describe.
But I know the elements it has in it. I know it has like Timbaland, Genuine, Missy Elliott, very what's the Static Major, Aaliyah.
It had a mix of 90s R&B, but he was also a rapper. So
yeah, he was
like when you heard Successful, you get what I'm saying?
Yeah, but that could have been, but Successful could have been something that maybe one of them could have got on.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that was I know.
Then you had Best I Ever Had is like really like his first big single.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like like who's this dude coming in, and then not only is he singing, harmonizing on these tracks, this nigga spitting too. So I don't know. Let me play this clip from Ebro, and then Boy Wonder also has some. He had a take on this.
We're just saying like to drop a regional specific sounding record.
Yeah, it's something Drake just can't do.
It's something he can't do. Gotcha. But hold on, Eddie. That is Kendrick's indictment of Drake this whole time. Is that you don't have an identity, you don't have a sound, you don't have a home base, you don't have a region where you can collect the sound, you can cultivate a sound, you can collaborate with a sound and present it to the world. And furthermore, you're black and you're not even in touch with what black people are really sensitive about, you don't stand for, which is why you brought up the slave shit. Right. Or when I talked about the Pac shit, I was like, yo, why you playing with Pac, bro? You're not from that. Like I said earlier, I was like, yo, that could be problematic for you, bro. Like, don't play with Pac like that. Now you playing with the slave shit?
That was a lot.
Mm-hmm. Oh, and by the way, this went over a lot of people's head. You got your white mom opening up a record saying, hey, I think you shouldn't use the right after that.
So Boy Wonder said, LOL, they need to start charging people to talk. Maybe they'll stop spewing horse shit out their mouths every chance they get. So that was more so in reply to the whole sound thing.
Yeah. I mean, Boy Wonder definitely is Boy Wonder's been around for a while. He's definitely been doing this thing. So if he's a cultivator of the Toronto sound, then I guess. But I could just hear the elements of other places in that. Mm-hmm. So I really, I guess it is a sound, but also with that sound, you need more than two niggas to go and push the sound forward, if that's the case. So even if you did make the sound, no knock to y'all niggas, y'all ain't really pushed that shit forward. It's really just Drake, Weeknd, Tory Lanez, as far as on a major. Mm-hmm. And Tory Lanez don't really use that sound because all Tory Lanez really do is sample. For a good bit of his shit, not saying all of it, but for a good bit of his shit is a sample. Mm-hmm. So it's really only two niggas running with that sound because I remember a couple of guys from Canada like Smoke Dogg and because a lot of those guys in Canada rappers who they passed away though. I will say that a lot of them boy passed away. So as far as passing the torch along with the sound, because the sound usually goes and evolves. I don't know any evolving Canadian sound. I can tell you the evolution of West Coast sound from G-Funk from like the gangster shit, G-Funk to like the YG Mustard shit. Like there's always, you can always kind of
even
track.
in the South.
Even in the South, you could track it when it was, you had, as far as like Atlanta is concerned, you had the Outkast sound. Then after you had Outkast, you had fucking crunk music. Then after you had crunk music, you had trap music. And then after you got trap music, you got the evolution of that where that's going on. So you can, and then East Coast, New York music, you could kind of track every evolution of the sound.
With Toronto's like a Big Bang Theory type shit.
Yeah, it's like
appeared.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I mean, they had I know they had like Carnal Official.
No, when I was a kid, I didn't know nothing about no Toronto rappers, none of that shit.
I mean, he was the only rapper I knew because I used to, he had a song with the Clips, I think, too. And when I used to watch Rap City, sometimes his music video would get on there. So that's the only guy I really knew from Toronto that was rapping back then. And
Drake was the first one for me.
Yeah.
It's like, where this nigga, he out of Toronto. And then, okay, you start hearing about the other niggas, like you said, The Weeknd. Then you get, you get your Tory Lanez and all that. I'm just talking as far as the big names, names.
Yeah, and so for them, for their sound, I don't really see the evolving sound. I guess I mean the only thing I could really I would have to go and listen to some old Toronto music to see where it, the evolution came from, because it just really it reminds me of just like they probably was copying what New York was doing, and then after they copied what New York was doing, they copied was whatever was like closer to them, and then they probably came with the shit that sounded like The Weeknd and Drake, but probably it sounded like New York style music, and then went into went into what it is now. So
yeah, because everybody when niggas go to Toronto, niggas I know them niggas going for the Caribbean festival shit like that. When the girls is dressed up in the all that, but what is their thing? That's essentially like my main question, because I even asked us like, SGA, he from Toronto, Andrew Wiggins, but that looked like a nigga who could be from Charleston. He could be from LA. He could be from New York. He could be from Louisiana.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? They don't really stand out as their own individual human being. You get what I'm saying? I'm being real. I'm being honest.
Yeah, that's
I'm
crazy.
being real. I'm outside, and like I said, I'm open to learn. I could be ignorant. You see what I'm saying? But when you look at Andrew Wiggins, you look at SGA, they don't look like, you wouldn't assume that they're from Canada. And when I look at Canadians, they don't look like nobody different from Americans.
Because a lot of the Canadians are not really, they all migrated, bro. So all them.
That's what that was always my thing, my question. So like even when they be having that little accent, is that really like a legit accent?
I guess
that sounds like something from across the pond.
I mean, yeah, some people have said like their accent is like lightweight British accent.
That's what I'm saying.
I don't know. I've heard people say that before, but
somebody from the South who has an accent. Louisiana have an accent. Atlanta have an accent. LA have an accent. New York have an accent.
Yeah.
Florida, Miami have an accent.
Yeah.
I think it's a culmination of things when we talk about this Toronto shit. Yeah, it's like we talking about the music, but the things that's because you got to have the what's the word I'm looking for? You got to have the day-to-day interactions to even get to that.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So even down to the way you talk, the way you walk, like what is it? And like you said, it seems to be just a melting pot of things. And I'm not mad at Drake at all for it, because I do think Drake established himself as one of the greatest rappers in our generation and artists, period. I think he's just that talented to tap into so many different shit.
Yeah, you could be like that. You draw your influences and get to certain things.
Mm-hmm.
But
I still take him back. When I think of Drake, I take him back to him being that backpack rapper.
Yeah, because to me that's really his core.
Yeah,
but
I think this battle displayed that as well too. Like,
yeah, that's really his.
Him and Kendrick really are students of this rap shit.
Mm-hmm. He's really to his core. But with that, but with him dipping into so many things, that also leads to it could lead to a lot of criticism.
Yes,
like people have always been saying, even though it's kind of a catch-22 with this, people because I'm always here to be objective. When Drake,
you can tilt this up.
My bad. Like,
you good.
Like on the They Like Knock Us record, Kendrick got the whole setup about him basically going to Atlanta.
Check balance. That shit was fire.
It was fire. It was a super clever verse. It was the
witty scheme.
It was hard, bro. That shit
hard.
was gas. But I was just thinking, I'm like, damn, even though a lot of people in Atlanta have hold that same sentiment, a lot of them do say, Drake has definitely gotten the sauce and ran off and certain shit like that. But, you can also look at it as it's kind of like beneficial for both parties, because if Drake didn't get on your record, would you have this many fans now? Would much people have seen you?
Do you think it's both that they fuck with him and they can just get money together, or you think it's just more of a fake? Do you feel like he's a culture vulture? I
mean, me personally, I feel like
I don't look at Drake as a culture vulture. I look at him as an artist who is just really able to tap into different things, and if people fuck with him, they fuck with him. If they don't, they don't.
I think honestly,
but the artists, I don't know, because I don't know these people. Yeah. But I would assume that some of these rappers, they either using him because he's beneficial.
Nah, but at the same time, it's also a catch-22 because
on the opposite side too. For him.
Yeah, but because it gets a lot of benefit for him too.
Exactly.
And Drake has always been the person, where how you look at it, he's ever since he first came out, he's always been a nigga who, if he see whatever's hot coming up.
Yes, sir.
He will tap into it no matter how low. If it's the deepest of the underground,
he's gonna fuck with it.
He'll if you like it, he'll fuck with it. But at the same time, that could also, like I said, lead to things of like, okay, you tap in like McCona, for instance, like when on the Tuesday record. But Drake did not need Drake. Drake did not need him. Well, he did not need Drake on that record. That record was already a big record. That record was already going. You know what I'm saying? He got on the record, he signed a nigga, and then he basically dropped the nigga the same, like, you know, around the same time. And it was really like, you know, he, in those instances, you using the nigga for the record, and then after you done did what you did, you like, you don't get no, if you don't see no further monetary benefit in the future of it, then you gonna drop it because you went with Lil Baby and you still rocking with Lil Baby per se. You know, I'm assuming 21. That. And you know what I'm saying? And 21 in these niggas, you know what I'm saying? So if it's gonna be on some business shit like that, make it beneficial for both parties, and then y'all split and do your thing, but don't take what he got, ride his wave. It's the same thing with Drum. Drum had Cha Cha. He went, and at first it was labeled as the Cha Cha remix. He took the song and made Hotline Bling. You know, so it's instances like that where you get the culture vulture tag because it's like, bruh, or the nigga who you stealing, you basically taking the record and you not giving these niggas the proper just due for it.
I feel like Drake, honestly, just being completely honest, I just feel like he just embraces different shit. Some of it he's gonna do more than less. I mean, more than others. But if I really felt like he was a culture vulture, I would have been said it years ago, like years ago. Like mid 2010s, but I just feel like he's a nigga who's able to tap into different shit. If people look at him like that, that's their opinion. I'm not mad at it at all, but he don't give me that type of vibe.
I mean, me personally, I really can't tell because I don't know what technically was what you see as genuine, what it was not, because a lot of this shit is technically just business.
Business, yeah.
So I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's just business or if it's really got roots to it, but I know there is a lot of instances where people have pointed out where there's been no roots there. It's just a nigga taken and then he out. And then I've heard a couple of instances where there might be some roots down there. He did lay down some foundation, but you know, shout out to bro, the Atlanta historian on Twitter. He's always repping for that. He's always repping for Atlanta. And he's been said, you know, people in Atlanta have felt that way about him. Like this isn't like the first. This ain't new. People in Atlanta have felt that. You know, but also, you know, you got people like Thug who strongly vouch for Drake, who strongly say like, you know, he fuck with you if he's hot and he know he can do that. So
there's a lot, and that's what I was gonna ask too, to speak to the other side of the coin. Like you got the artists who speak highly of Drake, who say, you know, he helped me with this, he helped me with that. So I think, like you said, it could be on both sides.
Yeah,
21 fuck with him, Baby fuck with him. You know, of course, Chainz, he fuck with Drake. I think it's just a matter of, you know, Ross at one point even said he felt like his pen was, you know, in the 2% tile as far as rappers, which he really meant like 90. I'm assuming he meant 98%.
Yeah.
But of course, Kanye said if I could get him to write some of my albums, I would every time. Like, so I think he gets a lot of respect. He may be doing some things, though, that he's not probably being open about as to why he's getting all this pushback. Or it could be just hate. I'm just saying, I'm speaking for all angles.
Yeah.
It could be just hate, and it could be Drake is on some shit where a lot of this shit is warranted.
Yeah.
But as far as the sound, though, that's what I always wanted to know about Toronto. Like, what is it that really setting themselves apart as far as they sound? It just seems to be a melting pot of things. What I know to be popular in Toronto is the Caribbean shit.
Yeah. A lot of that. I really, as far as like, I mean, they culture, as far as like you said, is like the Caribbean because everything's mixed in. I mean, I really can't, like you said, as far as the sound, I really can't
pinpoint.
Can't really pinpoint it. I mean, like I said, if we're ignorant to this, please let us know in the comments. Reach out to us on Twitter, whatever social, and let us and put us on game. And put us on game.
Boy Wonder definitely seemed to take that personal. You get what I'm saying? I wonder how Party, when you got Party Next Door. I forgot P&D.
Yeah, he's definitely a part of that sound. So Well, especially Boy Wonder, because Boy Wonder's been out for a while.
Yeah.
And Boy Wonder has done beats, but at the same time, he done beats, but they don't sound like no Toronto beats. They don't sound like the shit that
when you say Toronto beat, that's what I want to know. Like, what is a Toronto beat?
I guess it don't.
When I hear Timbaland, Pharrell,
yeah,
I hear that.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? I know what region that resonates with.
Facts.
When you hear Mustard, when you hear
even
all of them,
even what Brent Faiyaz doing, they got some shit. It's called like free car music. I think that's what they call it. Like
free car music.
Yeah, what they doing now in like the DMV area they call it free car music. So people got pinpoints and shit. So when like I said, when it comes to a Toronto beat, like the only thing I can think of is just like The Weeknd and think of the Drake sound. But like I said, Boy Wonder's been out for a while. But when I heard a Boy Wonder beat, it didn't put me in the mood of like a Toronto sound. It kind of didn't. But T Minus, he got more of the Toronto, but he got a Toronto sound, and T Minus do a lot of shit with J. Cole too. So
you feel like Toronto does have a sound? It's just.
I think it's kind of it's like I feel like it's a melting pot. And no knock to Boy Wonder, because I'm pretty sure he probably would think of himself as the Toronto sound. It's just when I hear shit that's done by 40, when I hear shit that's on the Weeknd side, that's what if the mainstream I guess would say that would be the sound. Even though Boy Wonder is a Toronto producer, but it's just when I hear his songs, I don't really hear like. Oh, this, or maybe he does produce that shit, and I don't know. So I might be wrong, but I just can't really, as far as like you said with the sound, we just know the evolution of sound
in each region.
In each region, we just don't know. We don't know with that. Even in the UK,
exactly.
They even had
you can hear it.
You can hear it. They got the grime. They got the shit. The London drill. They have. You can see evolution.
Mm-hmm. But even with that drill shit, that come from us.
Yeah, that's Chicago shit. So that's even evolution once again.
Yeah. Can't forget about Chicago in terms of that.
Yeah.
Can't forget about it, because even Chief Keef 29, bro.
Yeah, man.
Chief been out here for a long time. For him to be only 29, that's kind of crazy to me. But it's good to see that he's still here, alive. He's looking healthy too. Yeah. I will say that, but I mean, like I said, again, when you look across America, you could just pinpoint different elements within the culture.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's still a culture, but you still just got different elements of it, and you can talk to it, you can speak to it. When I think about Canada, and I think about Toronto specifically, I'm like, well, damn, like, and what I know to be, again, most popular over there is the Caribbean culture. So what is it that is y'all shit?
Shit, I don't know.
It's something I'd be interested to learn about, but that's just all I know. But I know that was a big conversation as regards to the sound. Some people, I know Rory, he was like, all right, guys, like, let's not do this. We all know Toronto had a sound. We've even borrowed from it. So I guess he was more so speaking to like the Weeknd, Drake, Boy Wonder, OVO 40. Yeah. You see what I'm saying? Like, 40, when it comes to producing, he be on that. Yeah. Maybe flipping the Genuine, saying Aaliyah, all type of shit. Like, 40 is nice with it.
Yeah.
And sampling is a staple, period, in music. Everybody has when the Kanye West shit come on.
Yeah, the soul, when the soul sample come on.
Facts. I'm not saying he's the only one who's done it, but he's been the one who's been elite. Like you just gonna know.
The pioneer.
Mm-hmm.
The pioneer of the soul sample. Facts. I think everybody kind of got like their little style like that, because I know, shout out to Alchemist. I know when I hear his style, I'll hear like this. It might just his style kind of just all over. It might just hear like an obscure sample. I don't know. The nigga might sample something crazy, and you just be like, "Oh, what the fuck?" And shit like that. Meet the Graham sample, like that shit was. Dum, dum, dum,
it definitely fit the meaning. Oh shit! When you talk about organized noise,
yeah, the sample, not even sample. They really crafted their own music.
Yes,
they ain't really sample much. Even, man, shout out to Pimp C, man. One of the South's best. Even he's one of the great rapper. One of the South's best producers.
Mm-hmm.
Made some of the tightest beats. You had as far as Jazzy Faye, and we could just see, like I said, we could just track sound everywhere. If you go to LA, you got the Battle Cats and the DJ Quicks and in the damn, who else is out there, man? The Alchemists, Soul Assassins, DJ Muggs, just you could just track everything, you know what I'm saying? Just from, and then of course the East Coast, of course you had, you could track it to when it was, Premier and, Pete Rock and,
yeah, Pete Rock definitely was
what's Large Professor and those guys, and then it transformed to the era. Then you had, guys like, the Swiss Beats, and then you had the, and then it just keep
Just Blaze.
the Just Blazes, and everything just kept
coming.
We could, like I said, we could track this shit from every angle when we're in America. But even like I said, but just the cultures, because even though in UK they have different, different, all types of, people over there, Jamaican, Korea, all this shit, you could still know that these niggas is from London. Their accent, you could still know they still have like, they still do shit that is, whether you're black or white, you're a Londoner, you're a person from that way, you do that. You know what I'm saying? Or they have their own London black culture. That's their shit. Maybe one side might do this, one side might do that, but they have that. I've seen that with, certain rappers over there. They got their own shit. You know what I'm saying? But you just really, like I said, in Canada, you really just don't see it.
Yeah, I think it was an interesting conversation. I think it's something that's going to continue. It might not be as consistent because, the battle's kind of like, dying down somewhat. What do you think comes now? Do you think there's still more to come, rather it be through an EP, albums from either nigga?
I think Kendrick probably gonna drop. It's 2022. It's been 2 years. I could see him definitely putting something out on the cool, because with all, what's going on. I could definitely see him doing that. Right. I'm pretty sure they're gonna do a They Not Like Us video. So I could see him very well dropping something.
I think there's rumors of him coming with an album. I think Drake, he gonna have some other shit, whether it be another 4 or 5 track EP or anything like that. Still dissing niggas.
Nah, Drake need to just he need to get back to.
Cause I know what Punch is saying, but I still feel like both sides is still ready to go. I know we got the rate and the high rate of music over this past weekend, but something tells me that this shit really ain't over for real. It could be. So, like I said, I'm gonna appreciate it. I enjoyed it. I still think it's more to come. I'll be interested to see, because man, what a fucking week. Was you able to hear the games this to Ross?
I listened to a little bit.
I have not hit play on that shit.
I listened to like 5. I listened to like 30 seconds. I cut that shit off, man. It's like, come on, man. And I know people try to be like, oh, but when Rick Ross jumped in the diss with jumped in with Kendrick and
I ain't gonna lie, that shit had its moment, but I ain't really revisit.
I mean, and I'm gonna keep it real with you, dog. Like, niggas diss first, so it's like niggas diss first. Like, dog, niggas diss first. He made a shit. He diss back. Drake.
We've been so focused on Kendrick and Drake. Yeah, I ain't really trying to hear no Game and Ross shit.
Me either. And then honestly, I fuck with Ross. This was cool, but I listened to a couple times and niggas just left out. Ross is getting more interaction on his commentary on this shit than the actual songs.
Trolling all day on the stories.
You know what I'm saying? So he don't even give a fuck. That nigga is not gonna drop no record back on your ass, nigga. He's gonna. What he will do is probably get on a song. He might throw some jabs at you, but he's not about to dedicate shit to you. He's not about to dedicate nothing to Game. He's about to give Game 5 bars, get this nigga out of the way. Let me continue doing what I'm doing. Niggas ain't about to give you no burn, bro.
Bro, listen, that whole shit.
I'm just like, why, nigga? Why?
What was even the title of that shit?
Something about Freeway Ricky Revenge. I'm like, nigga, and the fact that y'all niggas did music together and y'all were cool. Y'all been cool for a long now. Man, Game and Ross been making music for a while.
Man, listen, them niggas is gonna get back cool. You know how Game go. Game just wanted some attention. Yeah. All these, I feel like Ross wanted attention, Game wanted attention, Kanye wanted attention, and everybody was trying to take the spotlight off Kendrick and Drake, and I just wasn't rolling. And I'm a Game fan. Everybody know that, but I'm not hitting no play on no Game diss to Ross, bro. I don't care about that shit, bro.
Me either.
Then I see some shit where Ross is trolling with him, like on one of his cars with the low
low
riders
rider, yeah.
with the hot.
But he does have the greatest video of all time, bro. Ross has the greatest video of all time. Hate to love it. Growing up confused, my mama kissing the slap. Play that back, slap. Play that back. I like that.
When he was trolling. 50.
Yeah, boy, that's the greatest video ever, bro.
That nigga was being so funny. That nigga's a funny nigga.
Yo, he's
I think if Ross really took up stand up comedy, he'd be good at that shit. I think he effortlessly funny.
Or he could do like a sketch comedy or put him in a TV show or something. That nigga.
Yeah, with some one liners.
That nigga hilarious, bro.
Yeah, Ross definitely is hilarious, man. So is Gunna and Future beefing, man?
No, I don't think so. I think they try to say, I don't know what that was because
that shit was kind of weird, man.
Because
Future hyped up some shit just for it to be a verse. And whose song that was?
It was T Grizzly's song.
Oh, okay.
I don't know what he was doing with that, man. I heard you said Gunna album was mid, man. Damn, dog, that shit was mid.
Middleton.
Damn, people saying that shit was good. Though.
I've been seeing reviews on both sides, positive reviews, and I seen someone's like, nah, this ain't it. It ain't better than his last shit.
No, okay.
It's better than his last shit.
I listened to a couple tracks off it. It was the songs I did listen to. It was cool, but I can't really. His last shit was tough, and I listened to his last shit. I gave it a few spins. And I was like, this is good. But I need to listen to the rest of the Gunna shit. Something that did surprise me. I'm just getting on it. That Ghostface Killer that just came out.
I was gonna talk about that too.
Fire. The songs I've heard, the
great production.
Songs I've heard, fire. And Ghostface always had good production on his albums, bro. Mm-hmm. His shit was he always had good production. So the songs I heard the shit with him and Nas, fire. The shit with him and Raekwon, fire. The shit with what's the other shit I was just listening to, man? The shit with him and him and Raekwon. The shit with him and Raekwon. The shit with Nas, and it was another song that I was listening to.
They got Pair of Hammers with him and Method. Scar Tissue with Nas. You got Cape Fear with Joe. Shout out to Fat Joe. He actually killed that shit.
I got peeped that. I didn't get a chance to listen to
Bad Bitch with Ja Rule. AZ Locked In.
Yeah.
And then you had
the No Face with Kanye. That was when I was that was.
And then you had what else? You got Shots with Busta Rhymes and Serrani. So it was a very good album, man. Shout out to Ghostface, man, still setting the tone. Yeah. Setting the tone in 2024.
That was and to show
a legend.
To show that legends can still get out there and at their age still put out a good body of work. Man, that's just gonna show, man. Hip hop gonna continue to keep.
And it also speaks to the love.
Yeah, when niggas really wanted, that's what I'm saying. But dog, all right. We gonna get back to the albums, but speaking of this, because you and Mo talk about this a lot, as far as the people who are going to lead the generation forward after these three niggas leave. You see, we getting albums like this from a Ghostface 20 years down the line. Where do you see? Because we like you said, where do we go from after these niggas stop making music? Where do we go from here?
It's gonna get dark. It's gonna get dark, especially a new generation. Because I don't see nobody coming up with that momentum like we did in 08, 09 when we was coming off the heels of Hove and Nas and Eminem. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. And Wayne. Wayne kind of fell in the middle because he hit his stride like. Wayne born 82, so his prime was more so around 02 to 2010, 11.
Yeah. But,
as far as, the guys before him, and Kanye's kind of inserted that, too. Dog, we had that strong wave of niggas coming up behind him. Wale, J. Cole, Nipsey, Bootsy, Plies, Ross. You get what I'm saying? Ross kind of was, in that early, too. But, J. Cole, Wale, the blog era niggas. Yeah. Now, who can you really point to for real? I see somebody say the other day, what happened to New York rap? Nigga said Pop Smoke died. You get what I'm saying? I fuck with Pop Smoke. And at first he was in there, I was like, man, I couldn't really get with him. But he's one of the big what ifs.
Yeah.
But as far as coming off the blog area, Marcus, bro, we seen it. Yeah. We seen them niggas talking about Drake, Cudi. Even I'm not even I'm not a Cudi fan, but just giving him his props. Wale, Cudi, Drake, Cole. Like I said again, Nipsey, Bootsy, Plies, all these niggas, bro. They was on the XXL freshman cover 07. I look at the double XL now. I'm being honest. I don't be knowing these things, especially with the momentum.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Like, think about what we was listening to 2009, 10, and 11 as far as from the new niggas that knew they was going to get the torch passed to them.
We was listening to a lot of quality music, a lot of great
and they was putting that at a good rate, too. The rate was matching the quality.
Yes. I mean, bro, you got to think, bro.
Even you thought Charles Hamilton might have had a fucking run.
Hamilton was nice, man.
Hamilton was nice, man. I mean, shout out to Charles, man.
I mean, it was so many people, even, bro, because just like you got to think, you had like Currency and Wiz.
Wiz
doing anything. Then you still had the Nipsey Hussle, Dom Kennedy, YG was still coming up there, was doing anything. And then on, East Coast, you had Max, French, and then of course the South, we still had, our legends, our, Gucci, Jeezy.
All right, yeah. So let me run through in front of these covers real quick, man. 2009 freshman class, right? You had Wale, B.O.B., Asher Roth, Charles Hamilton, Ace Hood, Currency, Kid Cudi, Corey Guns, Blue, Mickey Fax.
Yeah.
2010, J. Cole, Pill, Nipsey, Wiz, OJ the Juice Man, Freddie Gibbs, Big Sean, J-Rock, Fashawn.
That's definitely the best cover.
Nah, the next one I'm about to say, in my opinion.
All right, what's the next
2011, you had Meek Mill, Big Crit, Sci High, Lil Twist, Yellow Wolf, Fred the Godson, Mac Miller, YG, Lil B, Kendrick Lamar, Diggy Simmons. That's tough. Not saying 2010 don't got a strong case, but dog, you got Kendrick Lamar, Meek Mill, Sci High.
Yeah, that's tough.
Crit.
Yeah, that's
Mac Miller, YG.
Yeah.
That's a tough freshman class, bro.
That's a tough freshman.
Then 2012, you had Future, Kid Ink, Danny Brown, French, Macklemore, Don Tripp, Machine Gun Kelly, Hopson, Iggy, and Roscoe Dash. At that point, it started kind of. You still had some good classes after that, but now you start tapping into the 2020s, my nigga.
I don't know who the fuck these niggas is.
Bro, 2023 was Finesse 2 Times, Glorilla, Lola Brooke, Rob 49, Friday 2 Red, Sleazy World Gold, Central C, Real Boston Richie, Lil Tyler, Tia Kareem, and DC the Don. Does that compare really to 2011, 2010, and 9?
No.
As far as getting that torch passed?
No, because if that's torch being passed over there, then we're in trouble.
Yeah.
Trouble.
Like this, Freddie Gibbs is on the 20, and we still getting quality music from Freddie, man.
I'm saying, like, we still get quality music.
So I don't know, bro. You would have to let me know, like, who really.
I don't know. Like, I really don't know.
That's what I said. We gonna have to cherish this moment, bro.
And everybody who I listen to, who may be a little bit, they're just like, I don't know, because technically, like, they quote unquote new, but they old. Like Griselda's new, but they old.
But they old. I get what you're saying.
You know what I'm saying? Like Larry June is new, but he old. You know, so it's like when it comes to as far as the new young, like you can't really pass the torch to niggas like that because they're not really gonna get no bigger than what they are. They're just gonna maintain and keep doing quality shit, putting out good music. But as far as like a superstar. I know. Tough. I mean, because we had and to be honest with you, there was a class that maybe could have. Well, I ain't gonna say that because Kodak still put out good music. Uzi still put out good music. 21 still, there. You still, but even these niggas is getting older. Like,
dog, when they came in 2014, 15 ish.
Yeah. Even
they tapping on 10 years.
Yeah. So what's after them? Because they done kind of made their mark already.
Exactly.
So we ain't really gonna get no classic album from, we done kind of low key got our classics.
We done got our classics for 21 and all, and Kodak and all them.
Yeah,
yes.
and Uzi and all them boys. So I really don't know, bro. I really don't know. It's just the people gonna be maintaining, I guess, man. I don't know, bro.
Maintaining, yeah. And that's what this goes back to what I said earlier in the show. These history books, and we go talk about this music shit.
Yeah.
Cinema. It was cinema.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Like that I'm so glad I was born when I was born, when I can experience all of this shit. I can say that I experienced, like, off the tail end of, I heard Biggie and Pac when I was like a child.
Yeah.
But at least I was able to hear some of that shit. I had to go back and listen to some older shit. No, I was 3 years old when Illmatic came out.
Yeah.
But of course, as you get older and you start to listen back to certain shit, and a lot of shit we got the experience in real time. Marcus, we got the experience pre-internet, internet, after streaming. We got the experience all that, dog. Think about it. 2000 was 24 years ago. Think about that shit, bro.
Crazy.
What was he listening to? Juvie. Wayne, he ain't even hit his peak yet. Hove at his peak. Nelly. DMX. You get what I'm saying? Like, then we cross over to our middle school, high school years, that mid-2000s. Kanye take off.
Yeah, Wayne.
More 50.
Yeah, 50. Shit, man. T.I.
Jeezy. Gucci.
Yeah.
List goes on, bro. Game.
Yeah, man. Damn,
we got spoiled, bro.
Yeah, we saw a lot of good music.
We saw a lot of good music.
And we was able, and with us, like you said,
do you think we could, like, in 2040, can we honestly say music could be as good as it is in the 90s, 2000s? Can we say that? Can they get back? I think they could get back to it. It's just really, like, getting down to it. Don't get lazy with the sampling. There's a thing called layering samples, too. But a lot of people ain't really good with that.
But do you think it's going to get down to the, like, how rock and roll was, how rock and roll had gotten?
See, I don't know because I don't listen to rock and roll, bro.
Because rock and roll had its phases too. You had like in the 70s, you had like the psychedelic.
Is
like,
that AC/DC?
That's like hardcore rock.
Okay.
The psychedelic is like the Pink Floyd shit and the Doors and shit like that.
Okay.
And then you had your heavy metal, like your AC/DC.
Is any of that still going on today in rock?
I don't know, bro. I don't know, cause because
I'm strictly rapping R&B, so
because I came up off the era where I was listening. You know, when you would listen to listen to MTV, they would have Slump 41.
I remember hearing that.
Goo Goo Dolls. Just it was like punk rock.
What's
pop
the
rock
group
band
that collaborated with
Linkin Park?
Linkin Park, yeah,
you know what
yeah.
I'm saying?
With Hove.
You know what I'm saying? You'll check them shit out. And I don't know where it is now. I don't even know if rock and roll music is being, kind of. I don't know. I'm somebody like.
But one thing about them though, them old acts still tour.
Yeah, they still get money. That's what I'm saying. That's what I want to say. That's what I was coming.
They be 70, 80 years old, still getting bread.
Do you think? I think hip hop is going to that trajectory.
We should,
because at the end of the day, hey, if motherfucking Kiss can put out an album in 1970. And nobody in that landscape put out anything better, and then they put something out in 1999, and that shit go crazy. Or U2 put out some shit in 1989, and motherfucking in 2001, nobody putting out no raw shit in that genre in that era, and then they drop again. And it's like, I think hip hop is gonna be like that. I think the older acts, I think these are going to be the acts that actually stay around for a long time. Like, I don't think we're still going to get Nas albums in the 60s. I think
I can hear that.
I think we're still going to get Nas albums
because you know what kind of ruined us too? Always making the foundation the young man's sport.
Yeah.
Of rap. When I'm only speaking of rap, because you never heard that in rock. The more be 50, 60 still putting out their best albums or still touring. Period. Yeah, rap has always had that notion of a young man's game, which to some degree it is, but like Game had the bar, oh, you 36 still rapping? You get what I'm saying? Like Hove, I'm 30, I'm wearing button-ups in my jeans. And you can still be fly, still rap in your 30s and 40s. We seeing that.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? But I think we kind of ruined that for us because we always treated rap as a young man's sport.
Yeah.
And I don't think as we see like our legends, we always happy when we hear a whole verse.
Yeah.
We always happy when we hear Jadakiss verse. We excited to hear from Ghostface. Yeah, they're not the forefront, but we are still excited to hear from these guys. Like when I look at 2 Chainz as ageless, especially with the shit that he rap about, but 2 Chainz, what, 40?
Yeah, he probably older than that.
You get what I'm saying? Like Ross, he 46.
Mm-hmm.
But when I hear these niggas, they sound ageless to me. They don't sound like niggas trying to keep up with the young niggas. They just doing their thing. Mm-hmm. And I think that also speaks to the talent level of the artist too. You able to stay relevant, but not forcing a young aesthetic.
Yeah, trying to fit in with niggas.
Right. Like even when we see Dipset, they still rocking the jackets and like, dog, honestly, I can see myself still wearing somewhat of the same things I'm wearing now because that's just me and I'm comfortable in my. Why would I see Jim in anything else? You get what I'm saying? Not saying if he didn't want to, but like just the persona.
Yeah.
That's just them. Like Wale, I'm going to look at Wale as a nigga who always get fly.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I feel like I'm going to still hear music from Wale when he's 45, when he's 50, because that's just him.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? So it's a culmination of things.
But it's like the talent level of these rappers that you saying are so elite.
It comes with the love first.
Yeah. And
you got to love it.
And they're going to...
Because if you don't love rap, your talent will get exposed.
Facts. That's true. That is very true. And speaking of Jones is somebody who's still rapping, who's still
very well,
still putting out good projects at his age.
And a lot of people would say he got stronger in the latter part of his career.
He got better. He got better
on the back end than the front end.
Mm-hmm. And so I think just the quality, like you said, the quality of rappers back then, and they sharpening their skills and still staying upbeat and still staying now. I feel like these guys are going to be the ones that are. These are going to be the guys that are staying up, and the young people. I think those are going to there's going to be a couple of
because what's going on. A lot of them not going to say they in it for the bread only.
Yeah, and they trying to
only too. I'm being specific. Only like they looking for their big come up. They break it, then they may transition to something, whether it be podcasting, trolling, whatever the fuck we may be.
Yeah.
But if they could get a quick bag and then become marketable, they cool with that.
It's fine.
But a lot of them ain't really getting it for the long haul. If they could get out, drop a single, then drop an EP, then they cool. But a lot of them niggas now, man, a lot of niggas is starving because they want the recognition, but they love the game too.
Yeah.
Like they love music, whether it be R&B, rap. They legit love it. Yeah. They in it for the long run. A lot of these niggas, they get a hit, boom, they going.
And then in this era, I feel like you can do it for the love because there's a lot of other ways to get paid.
It is.
So you don't gotta necessarily just depend on rap. Even though I know the quick bag is still the quick bag. You know, I know what that is, but
facts.
I still feel like in this day and age, you can make money outside of rap and still rap how you want to rap. There's a lot of people, like, I ain't gonna lie, I listen to a lot of underground rap right now. I listen to a lot of just underground shit. And these niggas be having their own thing. Like, they have their own fan base. They have their own money. And these niggas rap how they want to rap. They might rap on an obscure soul sample or like, one of my niggas who I fuck with Mock Homie. Like, Mock Homie, like,
he's nice.
He's super dope.
You got Rock Marcy.
Rock Marcy.
You know, Rock Marcy dropped his first album 14 years ago.
Facts.
2010. And he still always remained consistent.
Yeah.
They never really care about, he just continued to put out. I got on Rock later.
Yeah.
But he when I look at him, I could tell that's a motherfucker who love rap.
Yeah, you could tell these people love the art and they love
They would have been left.
Yeah, and they get money so many different
ways.
So it's like, I'm seeing nigga, my homie sold one of his he sold one of his vinyls for like, it should go for like thousands of dollars. I forgot the price on it because this shit was on it was on this TV show that 2 Chainz was actually on. It's called like The Most Expensive Shit. So it comes on like a GQ little channel on YouTube, and they just go around the expensive shit. And that was one of the things that was on there was actually bruh album. I forgot how much it cost, but it was like it shit was like a clear vinyl with like gold encrusted like on the rails of the shit. This shit was dope. And I think that vinyl sold, that was like one of the most expensive vinyls. That shit sold for like upwards of like, I want to say it was somewhere in like almost like 100,000 range, some shit like that. Quote me if I'm wrong, but I'm just saying, like, there's people out there like that who I see that be like, all right, these niggas is making money and rapping how they want to rap. So I know it is possible, even if, you know, I guess it just depends on what kind of rap you making too. So that's another thing. If you kind of in it just kind of rapping how everybody else rap, then
yeah,
you really ain't gonna really separate yourself, and you might get that one hit, but that shit's gonna be tossed in the shuffle.
Yeah, rap shouldn't be frowned upon. These niggas still 40, 50, you know, rapping, man. If they love it and they still fresh with it, let them rock out, man. I'm all for it. So what Freddie Gibbs got going on, man?
Shit, I don't know, man. Tripping.
And I just was listening to Soul Separately yesterday before all that shit hit the fucking TL, bro.
Great album.
Like, what the fuck is he good? Like, I don't feel bad for Freddie or his or Shorty.
Hell no.
Because you knew about Freddie and all the rumors. This is not the first time we heard about women coming out about Freddie. And then even on his end, you knew who she was.
Yeah.
So what are we really doing at the end of the day? I don't want Freddie to tap into a lane where we only talking about this nigga more so outside of his music than his music. And I feel like we already kind of like deep in them waters.
Yeah, man, because I think it looked like him and Madlib about to do another album, but
Which would be fire.
I don't think nobody was really giving that shit no burn because of all the other shit that was happening. Because it looked like they was in the video and looked like they said something, so it looked like they might be having something dropping together again, which would be, like you said, fire. But I don't know, man. Hey, these niggas is growing and niggas put themselves in their own position, so they just gonna have to deal with whatever the fuck come with it.
Mm-hmm.
You, like you said, this nigga obviously got a track record. It's on Twitter. You can look this up. You know what I'm saying? You could do your car facts. You could do your nigga facts and see how bro be moving.
Mm-hmm.
And if you was the type of person to take it for what it was, then
should have moved smarter with that.
Should have moved smarter with that if you took it for what it
Condoms,
was.
baby birth control, whatever the case may be. Because he was just the greatest person in the world a few weeks ago. Great father. Now he ain't shit father. But you keeping that baby though.
Yeah. The check.
You get what I'm saying? Like, so let's not play dumb. Like, and everything always get dressed up. Remember on New Year's they had the reveal. That was New Year's.
Yeah.
Of them being a couple.
That ain't number 5 months ago.
Exactly. It's sad, bro. Yeah. It's sad. It really is sad. Like when you really think back and you peel, like, come on, bro. Like, what are we doing? Get this shit out of here.
Yeah.
Like, I always wanted to, because Freddie is such a good artist. He's a good rapper. I fuck with him. But this extra shit be clouding his shit, man.
Yeah.
Then Shoi was out of power. She trying to get this man lined up to him. Oh, not the man who got such and such shot. And
that was crazy.
I'm like, bro, what are you doing?
Oh, man, I hope that ain't true. I hope that ain't true. And if it is true, I hope you did not tell her. Because if you did, my nigga, what are you doing? What are you doing? What the fuck are you
I got
doing?
no words either, bro. That shit is insane. Tweet deleted though, but it's already out there.
It's word. I can't. Why people be doing that shit, bro? Niggas
and make the tweet funnier.
Yeah,
and make the tweet funnier when it says tweet been deleted or post been deleted, whatever. Because it say post now, but we still recognize it as tweets. Tweets been deleted. Like, bro, what are we doing? It's just been a lasting nasty shit. The whole Ruby Rose shit. That interview resurfaced with her and Vlad. Then it was just a snowball effect after that. Oh my God,
that shit was so crazy, bro. When that Vlad interview came back, and then you start seeing the threads just start boom, boom.
And you know what she doing? Deleting them.
Deleting the fuck out of them shit. Whoever on the charges, you a nasty nigga.
2014-15 charges.
You a nasty nigga.
I'm gonna go ahead and say right now, I know it ain't been Phillip Rivers.
Nah, he got too much.
He got a bunch of kids. He got 13 kids with one woman, so I know he don't get.
Yeah.
Keenan Allen.
This nigga hell, bro. Nah, I ain't gonna spend my
Let me
dog.
Stop playing. I'm playing Keenan. I'm playing. But so it's a lot of y'all are suspects on that 2014-15.
Yeah, a lot of y'all are suspects.
And her parents, bro.
But she been lying to her parents. She been telling her parents.
She said it's crazy how you gotta lie about your age to NFL players, some athletes, some shit like that. Then she had the Ian Connor video.
That was crazy.
She's 17 in that video, by the way.
That's crazy.
All right. Just met game. It's game in my DMs. I ain't gonna lie, fuck Birdman. Da, 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 da.
What? Had the picture with Thug. Had a picture with Future.
Oh, saving myself for you, Travis Scott.
Hey, you suspect, boy. You on the clock, boy.
And Travis K's got a weird case. Why is he around?
You suspect, boy. Because she damn sure put that heart right next to your motherfucking act name, nigga. You tripping.
Oh, you see all the Instagram likes for 2014 when she was 17? Metro Boomin, you too?
Ooh.
Leland Wayne, I see you, nigga. I see you in them likes, nigga. You ain't absolved. You riding this coattail of Kendrick Lamar, nigga. You looking funny in the light, too. A lot of these niggas looking funny in the light, man. Like, but it just, unfortunately, speaks to a lot of this shit. Kendrick said it in the song. A lot of weird shit be going on. These rappers be policing it.
Yeah.
Now that bar is bigger now. Like, what the fuck really be going? I'm not saying the other side is not absolved neither, but y'all gotta be really doing y'all due diligence as artists. Y'all gotta be mindful of these young girls, man. These girls can be 17, 16. Yeah, they look at 22, 23, but it's you on your responsibility at the end of the day to do your due diligence.
Ask for the ID, bro. If niggas ain't got no ID,
and if it look funky, don't fuck with it.
Yeah, don't fuck with it, bro.
Here's my thing. I think you could somewhat still I ain't gonna lie. I think I started noticing that for would I be wrong to say even in our generation, them girls was looking older than 17, 16 at the time when we was in high school. Some of them.
Yeah,
I don't think it was a high rate.
Nah, it was a few. There was a few that looked like,
Yeah.
oh damn, she's a grown woman.
She a grown woman, yes. Like
school.
you know the shorty who was fucking with Boston Richie?
Yeah.
She just turned 18 in January, dog.
Yeah,
when I see a 27-year-old woman when I look at her,
just the way she carries and dresses, that's
even her
crazy,
body
though.
makeup.
But that's crazy at 17. Normal when I was in high school, 17-year-old.
Bro, Marcus, imagine that girl
didn't look like
in
that.
Charleston.
And 17 back, but niggas would have went crazy over her. She would have
went crazy over her.
She definitely would have been in it. A nigga would have definitely picked her up in the fucking Crown Vic back in the G. You feel me?
Right.
They definitely would have did that. But that's also a good sense. Like, bro, that's some nasty shit. Like, but at the same time, her mother was condoning that shit. So her
mother was doubling down.
Her mom was cool with that shit. So it's like, bro, and I think she pregnant by the nigga now. She 18.
No way. I don't think she pregnant, bro.
Yeah, bro, I think she's pregnant, bro.
By Boston Richie? He a nasty nigga. And then you try to lie about his age. Ain't that nigga 27 or something?
Yeah, remember that video nigga tried to say I was 23?
Nigga, you 27, 28, nigga.
Well, that nigga tried to say he been 23 in the video, bro.
Nah,
that video,
bro, that's insane.
That
bro.
was crazy.
That's insane. That's insane. These niggas is wildin', bro.
Yeah, the nigga wildin', man.
These niggas is wildin', bro. Like, it was just a firestorm after that. And because she was talking about she didn't hook up with Cam Newton, Travis Scott, 21. I was just like,
And she was like, yeah, a long time ago. She's like, hold on. I was like,
you know what's so funny? The picture with her and Playboy Cardi when them boy had the picture and she was like, oh, I love you, da 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 da. It was great meeting you, da da da. Drewski in the comments talking about like he had the emojis with the on top type shit.
Yeah.
I'm like, look at this nigga here, bro.
This nigga always been in the.
He always been in the fucking cut.
Oh, this nigga hell. So
and that relationship look kind of, I don't give a fuck, but I'm just saying that shit look very I hope Drewski don't crash out when they break up because it's coming.
Yeah, it got a little 6-month rental. You
think it's 6 months rental?
A little 6 months.
Some Michael B. Jordan, Lori Harvey type shit?
Yeah, a little 6 month rental. That's all good. It's all good.
Oh shit.
I mean,
Future too?
Yeah,
he was kind of caught up in that. You know, Mo was a little hurt. Mo was like, I need her to confirm that one.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I need her to confirm that one.
Niggas want to be hurt behind the Future one.
I ain't gonna lie. You can't do that to my dog. We gonna have to see proof. I'm gonna have to see some.
But if he was,
then
unfortunately, man, you got it. Hey, man, a spade is a spade, man.
Yeah, it is.
A spade is a spade.
But I'm not gonna put that on my dog just yet. I need to see something because I don't have no track record of Future like that.
Yeah, I feel you.
If a nigga had track records matter. Then yeah.
That Travis Scott shit looking real funny. You know who probably got off more so today? Who lucky they didn't do what they was doing then? Tyga. Because, you know, early 2010s, you know, he had a child with China, like 2011, 2012. Then he was kind of like hanging around Kylie, but him and Kylie didn't become public until she was legal. Yeah. But he had been hanging around, though.
Yeah, since she was like 15, 16.
He had been hanging around as a family, as a friend.
Family friend.
You get what I'm saying? But, you know, when she turned
18, you the first nigga right there.
She turned 18 around 2015, 16. Mm-hmm. You get what I'm saying? Then that's when them boys became public. So it's kind of, if that was like now, I think he would have got more heat than versus back then.
Yeah, they would have been like, nigga, why you hanging with her?
Exactly.
They would have been on her. They would have been.
That's grooming, bro.
It is grooming.
A lot of shit that we see going on is grooming. Like that Ruby Rose shit, like.
That shit, Lil Kid was like
she a victim, man.
Yeah, like Lil Kid was on some Aaliyah shit. Like you going from
talking about, oh, I'm trying to convince you 15 going to meet an NFL player. What the fuck is wrong with you?
That's crazy. That's crazy. Yeah, you mean and I know these niggas know because regardless of what people say, how how people say, oh, how women look, they might look older. A 21-year-old is going to show you they're a 21-year-old eventually. So
let's speak about it.
For niggas to be sitting there talking about, oh, I didn't know.
Hard press for me to believe that.
It's kind of hard press.
It's kind of hard press for me to believe that, bro. Like it's.
Or I'm not saying a 21-year-old, but a 15-year-old or a 16-year-old. Mm-hmm. I'm just saying a young woman in general is going to show you she's young eventually. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So I don't see niggas can't really get a pass for that. And like I said, show an ID. Cause ain't nothing worse than like, bro. Cause once you got that shit on your name, bro, it's a hard shit to get off.
Yes. There's a lot of weird shit going on, bro. Speaking of weird shit, this teacher, man, I was going viral for having the young girls unbraid his hair. And I think he made a TikTok video after he got fired. First of all, I stand firm on this too. I don't believe teachers should be recording their class shit and uploading it to social media. If you're recording for
educational
purposes, okay, cool. Shit like that, it gets kind of weird. Cause shout out my nigga Scotty. Scotty teaches. Scotty, I have moments sometimes where he'll go live or he'll upload some shit, but it's more some class interactment shit.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? When we start talking about shit like that, and even then, I wouldn't even be mad if the parents of Scotty's students were like, "Hey, bro, I appreciate it if you don't
show my son on
your socials."
Yeah.
Cool, understandable. I wouldn't be mad if they came up with some type of law that states teachers are not allowed to upload classroom content to socials. If you want to keep it for personals, rather than something went on, something cool.
Yeah.
But that nigga there is weird. And then I just found out that he was actually texting.
Oh, wow.
He was texting some of these students. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
When I first seen it, the optics are not good.
Yeah.
That's not no shit I would ever, even from when I was at time as a child and shit like that. You have your moments when it's downtime. You might be over at your teacher's desk, y'all playing around with it, doing a game or something.
Yeah.
When you start doing shit like that, it looks a type of way.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? I would definitely have a problem. Uncle, parent.
Yeah, like why?
Nah, bro. Like, no. What are we not doing that, bro. You're not gonna have my niece or my daughter up there unbraiding your hair, my nigga. Like, we not doing that. I don't give a damn what his sexual orientation is, neither. Yeah. We just not doing that.
Nah.
And then come to find out he got fired. I didn't know what he said in his TikTok video. He had a reaction to whatever the fuck was going on, but
yeah,
he brought that shit on himself, man.
Yeah, like, dog. At the end of the day, you still gotta be professional. That's not professional, my nigga. The caps, first of all, get your hair braided in the class as a teacher, nigga. That's not professional. Like, that's where all this shit really kind of lay the ground on, nigga. That's not professional. You can't. You're not supposed to be doing that in no fucking class, nigga. I remember when kids used to braid their hair in class. I know girls who used to in middle school used to.
Facts, that was a thing.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. And teachers would even get on them about that. Like,
yeah.
Stop
it ain't time for
it's
that.
My class is not a beauty class. My class is not a beauty class. It's not a beauty school. Like, so nah, nigga, that's not professional. Get your ass out of here, nigga. And you being creepy.
That looked like some creep shit.
Yeah.
It definitely looked like some creep shit, man. I don't know what made him think that would be okay and he not be like reprimanded for that shit. Yeah. I wouldn't be mad if some of them parents wanted to run down on his ass.
I definitely would have. We 5 minutes.
Yeah. Then to find out about the whole texting thing, like, no, no teacher should have no students, especially in today's era where, again, we blessed because it was a time where, hey, we got them report cards. We could have did a little finessing with that shit. Yeah. Now, they sending this shit. Your parents already know.
Yeah.
Because we got 2.5 seconds. They can send your grades. They got access to a cloud, whoever the case may be. But your parents should only be the direct line of contact.
Yeah.
Period.
Man, you saying that, dog. Remember when, like, if you got in trouble or something with your grades, they would call home and you had to call. You had to intercept the call, bro. You had to.
Or if they left a voice,
delete that bitch. Delete that bitch.
Now you ain't getting away with that.
Hell no.
You can't change no grades. They're gonna see the grades.
You could.
They probably don't even get paper report cards no more, do they?
Probably don't. They should probably get emails straight to their fucking parents, bro.
Yeah.
They probably might get a paper one for them. Oh, this shit done went straight to your mama and daddy, nigga. It ain't even the same shit you seeing, they seeing. You ain't even got no time. You ain't, like you said, you ain't got no time to finesse, bro. You ain't got no type of leeway. Feel sorry for y'all.
That shit was nasty though. I got no sympathy for dog.
Nah, hell no.
Y'all better take heed, man. This social media shit is real.
Like, hey, man.
This shit can affect your real life. Stop playing. And he did it to himself, but man, he dog looked like a weirdo anyway, man. Like,
not gonna lie, nigga had a septum pierce.
Yeah, so I'm cool on that, bro. Like, what the fuck are we doing for real? Like, what I'm trying to think of your thought process, my nigga. You know that was gonna get a certain type of reaction. That'd be my thing with these niggas, man. Especially these teachers that be going viral. Like the therapist, the girl.
Yeah.
I think she doing some OnlyFans shit now. She crashing out.
Yeah.
Like she lost her therapy license because you not only are you talking about your clients, you downplaying them.
Yeah. Like they coming to you for a reason. They coming to you to
men at that, black men at that,
to seek comfort. They instill in their
you
trust
put it's smart on your name. They say, nah, I gotta worry about my fucking therapist getting on TikTok and exposing some. Even though you ain't saying my name, my nigga, you still putting business out there.
Yeah, and what if I see that shit and be like, damn, boy, this bitch talk about me, dog. This bitch talk about me.
And people can know you my therapist in my closer circle. So now what? Damn, bro, you had that going on. All right.
Yes.
Now I'm violent because of your dumb ass.
Yeah.
You want to put my shit out on Front Street. These motherfuckers don't be thinking, bro. They don't.
They just think about that 5-10 minute.
That 5-10. Now, is it worth your life?
Yeah.
Is it worth your well-being?
It never is at the end of the day.
That just be my whole thing, bro. Like, what are we really doing at the end of the day? Because when you sit back and you really assess it, you got the one that got the answer for that.
At the end of the day,
now you got a reputation. Who gonna hire you?
Get cooked.
Who's gonna hire you, bro? Like I think that's the biggest thing that these people don't understand, bro. Like it's not about always trying to catch a moment.
Yeah. And also cause it's like and then you got certain, depending on who you how it go down on social media, like you said. People going to report certain things. People going to go back to people and say certain things. Like even with the Vlad shit, the nigga was trying to get the girl let go of her job at the college.
Oh yeah, nigga, fuck Vlad.
You know what I'm saying? Like
fuck Vlad.
Like
this nigga tag Princeton.
That's what I'm saying. Like on some whole shit. I'm just saying, just with the internet, how people will, but on either side, because this side, the girl, the lady, the lady, she was totally right in her what she said. Mm-hmm. How she said Vlad is, culture vulturing off this certain shit, and this nigga, he caught feelings. He got mad at an opinion that this other person had and tried to get her fucking fired.
Whole shit.
You know what I'm saying? But that's the internet, though. Like you said, the internet is a real place. And when you put out certain things, regardless if you mean it to or not to, this shit could always just come back because that's just how the internet works sometimes.
I think we start going to get to a point where a lot of this shit is just going to get cracked down, man. Even with this whole TikTok thing, like it being sold and it possibly being banned and all this other shit. It's a lot of shit going on. Like I think eventually we'll get back. You know how everything has like a reset?
Yeah.
I think eventually as a society we're gonna reach to a point where a lot of things are getting out of control. Okay, we gotta bring a lot of this shit down. We gotta have a reset. It's kind of like with COVID, right?
Yeah.
COVID was like a reset for the earth, period.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just talking about the environment for animals, trees, plants with it, because niggas wasn't outside. We wasn't outside. Mm-hmm. I think we're gonna need one of those moments as a culture, period. Well, we got to start bringing back certain shit.
Yeah. So what's going to be the reset, man? We want to get another food.
This identifying as anything shit, I don't see lasting a long time. And I'm not talking about from a human aspect. I'm talking about the dumb shit. Yeah. I'm talking about identifying as a horse, an animal, all type dumb shit like that. Or I identify as a cat.
Yeah.
I'm talking about shit like that. A lot of this shit is going to start to come back down. Back to somewhat of a place of, like, we got to start factoring sense for real. You
know why we going to have to start factoring sense? Because shit about to get real as fuck. That's why. And niggas don't got time to be like, okay, you identify as a cat. All right, get your stupid ass out this
You
house.
think this election year going to be as peak as it was 2020?
I don't know, man, because we've
got a lot of going on.
That's what I'm saying. We got a lot of going on that year. But this year going on, bro, I don't even know who's running besides Trump and Biden. I mean, well, of course, Biden, because he got to,
He got to defend himself.
But for Trump, I think everybody on his side kind of fell out. Honestly, bro.
I think Trump and Biden again.
I think it's just going to be them two again. Everybody else that fell out, bro. Everybody who I seen then dropped the race. I just think Trump going to win.
Yeah, I don't see Biden getting another turn.
Man, hell no. It's too much, too many.
And I seen a lot of black people done turn on Biden, bro.
Yeah.
I done seen it. Ain't Uncle Joe no more.
Hell no, it's not Uncle Joe. No Uncle Joe. We just now seeing Kamala Harris come outside.
I ain't seen her outside the whole 4 years. What the fuck are we doing?
You know what I'm saying? I ain't seen nobody make no.
I ain't see Kamala Harris outside all 4 years, man. And that seemed like yesterday.
Word.
They just got in office January 2021, my nigga. We about to be in 2025.
I ain't see.
We about to be 5 years into this decade, my nigga. Like
already.
Yes. Think about it, bro. It was just 2015. I remember exactly what I was doing in 2015. We about to be in 2025. Think about that shit, bro.
That's crazy.
Think about the niggas who possibly just was in like in the music, drafted, NBA, NFL, like 2015. They 10 years in already.
Yeah, damn.
You know what I'm saying? Thug dropped Barter 6 in 2015, bro. I mean, no, was it Barter?
Yeah,
was it Barter 6?
Barter 6.
Yeah, I'm tripping.
Yeah, because I had Check on it and
Check.
Dream and all that. And
Halftime.
Yeah, that's like
OD.
2014, 2015. Man,
That was 2015.
That's so fucking. Yeah, that's 2015. That's
Yep.
fucking crazy.
Crazy, right?
Damn, bro, I'm not.
Stoner was 2014.
Hell yeah.
10 years ago.
Damn, dog, 2015, man. That didn't seem like that.
Power
long ago.
debuted 2014.
That didn't seem like long ago.
All right.
That didn't seem long ago.
All right.
That's crazy.
We creeping up, bro. I'm telling you, bro. Shit is getting real. Shit is getting real.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's why I feel like you said, the reset. I feel like shit about to reset because shit just about to get real. Like, you don't got time to be for doing dumb shit now. So I think it's just about to get real. And if niggas, I don't know, man. I just know it's gonna be there's gonna be some shit that's gonna go down for this decade. That's all I can tell you. This is gonna be some shit going down in this decade that I just hope niggas is ready and prepared for it, and we just keep this shit going. But I don't know, man. I don't know, man. It's just some shit, bro. Like just how fast the world is moving. Like you said, bro. We already in May. We're already 5 months. We're already 5 months in this shit. So much has happened this year already in different fronts. So many things and we're only halfway through the years.
Also that Diddy shit is starting to get eye-opening to me. The fact that they did not arrest this man.
Oh yeah.
Off that raid. A sex trafficking raid. That shit is starting to look funny in the light. That was something I forgot to mention as well, but that shit is looking funny in the light, bro.
Yeah, I mean,
you don't do no type of raid of that level with those accusations, and you don't do no type of arrest. This is not me defending Diddy at all, but I'm speaking to that. Just looked like some shit that wanted to embarrass that man,
or a scare tactic.
Because you just don't do shit like that. Like y'all got the answer for that, but they not gonna answer for that.
No,
how you do a raid of that? Where these girls at?
Where did they take evidence? Like what?
We haven't heard nothing. There's been no arrests post. That was almost a month ago, bro.
Yeah, and typically in cases like this, once the raid
happens, they already got everything.
Yeah, they usually go ahead and make their arrest.
Bro, it's looking like they don't got shit.
No, I don't think so. Maybe
I'm just being honest.
Maybe Diddy, got him out, got what he had to get out of there. But I mean, also it's like, what did they expect to get? He already got hit with the Cassie shit. If he's a smart nigga, I'm pretty sure he's gonna be like, all right, let me get rid of all of the rest of this shit. So. I mean, them raiding his house had to just be tried to shake him up or see if there's any remnants left, because I'm pretty sure Diddy's a smart nigga. Like, if he had some shit laying around, I'm pretty sure he got rid of that shit after the Cassie shit. The Cassie shit happened in October.
I just feel like when we talking about the feds of that magnitude, you can't strike no deal.
Nah.
They gonna get you. You gonna be making a deal afterwards, and if it is, it ain't gonna be for no 2-1 year type shit. Nah, we talking about 5 to 10. So for it to be this and nothing has came from it, yeah, y'all looking funny in the light, man.
But shit, you never know, man. He might pop back. They might be doing.
It'll be rare.
It'll be there.
But I'll be waiting to see for sure.
They might do some due diligence and come back with some new shit, bro. I don't know, because like you said, nothing has happened ever since that raid. I mean, all the kids are still out. Niggas are still doing their thing. So I don't really see.
He's still out here doing his thing.
Yeah, I just see I think Diddy had just posted something on one of his socials. Yeah. So it's like the nigga feeling comfortable now. So obviously he must know something.
Like I said, if he's guilty of any of this shit, fuck him. Lock him up. But if he's not, he needs to get his just due. Facts. Especially if I'm him. Nigga, y'all ran through my crib. I need some type of payment or something.
I'm only
something.
about to get that, man.
And that's fine.
Yeah.
But at the same, even from a public perception, I'm just being fair.
Yeah, just from the clear my name type shit.
My nigga, we talking about sex trafficking.
Yeah.
This is very serious.
Yeah.
That's not something you just do a raid on. Like, imagine the feds raiding your house on sex trafficking allegations. They don't arrest you.
I'm like, these niggas violated me. These niggas hold the shit out of me.
You're gonna feel some type of way, right?
Hell
Because
yeah,
your public image is tarnished.
Yeah.
You got that tag on you.
Mm-hmm.
Then they don't circle back. No, bro, y'all need to come out here and
say I didn't. We found nothing. Like talk about what
you ran through my shit, fucked up all my shit. Then you release the video.
Yeah.
To do more for more embarrassment.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Like, anybody would feel some type, especially with that type of tag. We talking about something the serious of the serious.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Like, no, I couldn't have that on me. Y'all just get to just go away. No, nigga, get out here and clear my fucking name, dog.
Word, that's true.
Like, real shit.
Yeah, I feel you on that.
Because now you done ruin my public image, my nigga. You get what I'm saying?
Cooked. Yeah, it's forever cooked.
Because what it's looking like to me is like, I just take Diddy to be a freaky nigga. I'm not saying he's not guilty of probably some of this shit, but it looked like Diddy from the outside looking in just be a freaky nigga. And if he a freaky nigga, that's not a crime.
Yeah.
But if you forcing people to do some shit, yes, he needs to be held accountable.
Yeah.
But from the outside looking in, it just looks like it's trying to paint a scope on his personal sexual dealings. And I don't give a fuck about that.
Yeah.
I care about the crimes.
Yeah.
If he's doing crimes to these people, hold that man accountable.
Yeah.
But if he's just a freaky having freak offs, that ain't my fucking business.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? If it's victims, let it. The same thing with the Dwight Howard shit.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Okay, Dwight, if you get down, you get down. But that man said he came over to your crib and you popped out with somebody else and he ain't signed up for that shit.
Yeah. That's
a violation, my nigga.
That's a charge.
That's a charge, bro. You get what I'm saying? Like, that's a charge.
Yeah.
So no, Dwight, people don't care about your personal life. That man said you did something, regardless if it was male or female. I don't give a fuck about what you do. But when you start forcing people to do shit, that's a charge, my nigga.
Word.
On any level, to the lowest level to the highest, that's a charge.
Fact.
That'd be coercion, whatever, all that shit. It's the same. So that's where I'm at with that shit, bro. Like, that shit just.
Yeah, because you right. That Diddy shit just kind of.
It came and went.
Yeah, it just kind of faded out. I ain't hear nobody talk about this shit.
That's what I'm saying. And I said at that time, I said, bro, if it gets to a point they don't arrest this man, that needs to be highlighted too. I remember Chris Como, when it first happened, he was rising questions because he posted on his Instagram. He was asking legit questions. This is somebody on a major platform asking these questions. So I give him props as far as doing the due diligence on both sides, because if we're going to kill him for even the fact of having that allegation, if nothing comes back, bro, what are y'all to say? Y'all look dirty in the light.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, y'all look real bad.
Yeah.
Real bad.
Because y'all did all that with nothing to show for it.
Nothing to show for it, bro. Not a thing.
Yeah.
So it was just an embarrassment tactic?
That's what it had to
To
be.
put him on Front Street?
But that could go to the conspiracy, you know, how the conspiracy theory of the nigga when he was like, what was it with the liquor company? It was some shit.
Oh yeah, when he first initially called them racist. I can't think of the name. Yeah. They're trying to say that's possibly them flexing their muscles on him.
Yeah.
Like how dare you? Like we gave you this. Okay,
Yeah.
you want to play? I wouldn't be shocked if that's what's going on. A shakedown, basically.
But also a shakedown, but shit, they killing his public image.
They're killing his public
because
image. Yes.
like you said,
he done had to sell off certain shit because of what was tagged with his name.
Yeah, and he's, and no offense, bro, like in the hip hop community, we always love the music, but bro, he's
looked at as a pillar.
He's a pillar.
Hip-hop.
Yeah, but at the same time, he's a pillar. But now he's a fucking punchline. Now, Diddy.
No Diddy.
You feel me? No Puff. Niggas this is where your legacy has shifted to.
And you tapping into your 60s, you supposed to be on the back end of chilling, getting your roses, getting your flowers, all that shit.
Yeah, people supposed to be like, yeah, Puff is the the Quincy Jones of hip hop.
Facts.
You supposed to be getting that tag.
Facts.
You are, but now you and Russell Simmons in the same light.
And what Russell Simmons got to be talking about? What are he talking about so
Talking
much?
about some beef, nigga. And get the nigga, you beefing with the government, nigga. Get the fuck out of here, nigga. You beefing with the fucking with the fucking laws, nigga. That's the only thing you need. That's the only beef you need to be worried about, nigga.
Bruh. I don't give a fuck what Russell Simmons got to say, man. I don't know. I think Ja Rule got some new music coming. I seen that from Ja.
Yeah, that's what's up with Ja, man.
I don't know what's up with Ja, man, but I'll be open to hearing it.
Yeah,
For
I
sure.
see it because Ja's style. I think he was always popular then, but I think hopefully if it's good music, it'll be more accepted. I like that new Johnny Cinco tape.
I do like that new Johnny Cinco as well.
Yeah,
I tapped in with him.
I like that shit, man. That shit cool. I like
You supposed to be getting some more Kanye and Ty Dolla $ign.
Oh yeah, the Vultures too.
Okay, supposed to be getting that whenever that is, but
that's gonna be. Is then Future supposed to be dropping something new soon?
Again?
He said he got something coming soon.
I'll definitely be listening.
He said it's gonna be a mixtape though. He said it's just gonna be like a mixtape.
Okay, all right.
I'm interested to see where he's at because I love both of those albums. Those are like my favorite albums for this year. If I had to put one, those would be my two favorite albums so far.
Okay.
Those are like, man, I listen to those albums like every day, bruh. Bruh, Nights Like This on We Still Don't Trust You. It's like my favorite song on that shit. That shit fire. And then We Don't Trust You, man, it's just
Beat It. That shit, my shit.
Man, bruh.
I love that
fire.
record.
That shit fire.
That record fire.
And then even like the other songs like the shit with him and Lil Baby, the All My Life, the Cross Dot, like, man, to me, like I was listening to Chosen One yesterday and I was like, man, this nigga really like he really like generational. He really like one of the greatest artists that we've ever had, bro. Like Future is really like in the sea from where he came from, and to see him now and to see people, because I was an early adopter of his music when some people really wasn't fucking with it. Like I remember I tried to get my brother on Future, he wasn't fucking with Future. Some people really couldn't get down with certain, like the auto tune, but it's like if you got it, it was like amazing. And for him to go from where he is at now is like a crazy evolution, because I remember when he put out Honest and that shit was kind of whack and niggas was kind of like doubting Future, and Future just was still putting out
and then you get 2014 15
and then it's
some
just
of his best shit,
some of his best work. And that's crazy because Future didn't catch his first win until he was like, when Racks on Racks and all that shit, Dirty Sprite came out, he was like 28, bro. He was rapping for damn near on and off for 8 years trying to get it together, and he finally got it together.
Yeah.
And then 4 years come, then it was a pivotal moment. And then he dropped Monster, and then he dropped Dirty Sprite 2, and then he dropped Beast Mode, and then 56 Nights, and then it took off. It just took off. So it's like, man. And then listening like some of his older music, when I was listening to Deeper Than the Ocean, and I forgot what fucking I was listening to Astronaut Status fucking last week. Like I just been listening to a bunch of Future this past couple of weeks, and so I just was like really just, I've always listened to his music, but as I get older, I just have a more of an appreciation, because this nigga music, like, first of all, is like it's super heartfelt. It's super like, it taps into the spirit. Like if you really listen to the music, bro, that nigga music really do tap into something to you. So I can see when niggas be like Pastor Future and all this other shit. Like the nigga music, like Project Pat said, man, play that Future, man, that shit get spiritual. Like
facts.
So I listened to I was just listening to, man, just like, if you don't know what it took, just like really kind of like the heartfelt Future songs, Know Where I Came From, like. Man, this shit, like, to me, this shit is almost like, I don't even know how to describe shit, like James Brown, like, fucking, like, just some Curtis made, just some shit, like, back in the day that you just hit your soul, man.
Soul, yeah, soulful. Yeah, definitely.
So that's what, so just shout out to my dog. That's all I was
man.
Say, man.
So how you feel about these playoffs so far, man?
Man. So... I'm not going to go with the theory. People always say, oh, man, the NBA always trying to stretch this shit 7 games.
Nah.
I just feel like in these series we got going on, I think these are legit 6-7 series games.
Niggas talking about taking the first round back to 5 games.
That's
man,
weak.
don't do that.
That's weak.
Get that shit at 7, man. We done got some classic series in that first round, bro. No, don't do that.
Man, that, all right, so I got to ask you a question. All right, so Cleveland-Boston series. Cleveland just tied it up 1-1. A lot of people were basically on the wave of saying, they're going to sweep these niggas.
Should have, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They're going to sweep
that game,
niggas.
too, was nasty.
So,
Ugh.
Woody, what is your thoughts about Boston as far as continuing moving forward?
Inconsistency, man. I can't, especially from the guard position. Like, it's always been like this for some years now.
Yeah.
Whether it be Marcus Smart, now it's Drew Holiday. They just gave this nigga extension. He averaging 6 points a game. 6-7 points a game, bro. Tatum, yeah, he's had his inconsistency. He hasn't had a 30-point game yet. But if Tatum is balling how he's supposed to balling consistently, like how I view him as, Jaylen Brown do his thing, at least Drew Holiday, and I know he has a reputation for his defense, but that offense is more important, bro. Because y'all team defense do what it's supposed to do. My nigga, you only getting 6-7 points, and you just got a 135 M extension? That's a problem.
Yeah.
That's a problem. I would be highly shocked if at any point Cleveland is up in this series, let alone win this bitch. I'd be shocked.
I'd be shocked if they get
I'd be shocked, even without Porzingis. Because we've seen it. Boston has been clearly the best team all year. Historic type shit. 66 wins. You get what I'm saying? Like, that game, too, just wasn't. I didn't see a Boston team I seen all year. Like, no. Drew Holiday has to be better.
And no offense to the East, but the East is this should be for what y'all were doing this season. This should be a cakewalk.
Should be, but I think I wouldn't be mad. I wouldn't be shocked if the fucking Knicks got to the finals, especially with Boston and they bullshit.
It wouldn't shock. I was thinking about that too. I wouldn't shock
if the Heat can beat the Celtics last year to get to the finals. There's nothing that points in the direction of maybe the Knicks not getting there.
I mean, they match up pretty well as far as the guard play. I think New York got the advantage with DiVincenzo and Jalen Brunson on the front line. Mm-hmm. Without Porzingis, I think New York might have a better front line. As far as the bigs, of course, on the wings, Celtics got that.
Yeah,
team.
they got that.
They got that. But
and the guard Brunson, I mean, he just gonna do whatever the fuck he want.
For facts, and like
DiVincenzo doing his thing. McBride
still. Josh Hart.
I
don't know how the fuck this.
He just sat down for the first time last game in the whole playoff.
I seen that, dog. Tibbs. That's a Tibbs team, though.
That's a Tibbs team. He loved Josh Hart. He gonna start treating them like how he do Derrick Rose.
Hell yeah, he gonna go everywhere he go.
And Taj Gibson.
Yeah.
Nobody loves a player more than Tibbs loved Taj Gibson and Derrick Rose. He loved them too.
Hell yeah, but
he loved them too.
Listening to Jeff P podcast, he said Tibbs. Everybody say Tibbs is like a cool nigga. He just talk basketball all the time.
Tibbs seems like a coach who's really ingrained in basketball.
Yeah,
that's why you see his mannerisms the way he is, because it's like he just be so disgusted with certain shit.
Yeah,
but you know me, I was always a fan of Tibbs.
Yeah, it's Bulls
from day one. I was always because he's off the Doc Rivers street. Yeah. But I fuck with Tibbs, so I believe Jeff when he say that.
Yeah. He said a lot of the players, his former players.
I think he gets a lot of respect.
Yeah, and then he's gonna play you. That's one thing you don't have to worry about. He gonna play your ass.
I think that's what made Jimmy Butler something what he was for Tibbs. And when you just look at Tibbs, seems like the coach. He don't do a lot of talking, but the results speak for themselves.
Yeah,
like he's not an animated coach.
Yeah,
if you piss Tibbs off, he'll let it be known. But I don't see a situation where we should have never fired him, and I stand on that.
Okay. The
Timberwolves had him for a while, didn't they?
Yeah.
And he went to New York. So Tibbs is a great coach, man. I fuck with Tibbs, man. Yeah. And Jeff, I wouldn't be. I have no reason not to believe him because he seems like a coach that you want to play for.
Yeah. I mean,
you gonna play.
That's what I'm saying. You gonna play.
He gonna test you, but he seems like somebody like real cool that you fuck with. Tibbs seems like a coach that's gonna have your back, but he gonna hold you accountable at the same time too.
Mm-hmm. And you could see his DNA in everything.
Yeah.
He got. They all play the same. It'll nothing change. And with the Knicks right now going up against the Pacers, man. I know the Pacers won last night, but the Knicks had that game. The Knicks had that game.
They definitely did.
They had the game. So
that Nembhard 3 was fucking. That's some shit out of a fucking movie.
That's what I'm saying. That
shit been in the air for so long. I'm like, yeah, that bitch going in.
That's one of them
like,
shit.
Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, that's one of them.
And then Brunson had just hit a cold-blooded 3. Then he came back down and tried to fish for a foul. I'm like, no, but they're not calling that.
Hell no,
not in a playoff setting with 10 seconds to go.
And you away, bro. You're not
getting that call, bro. You're not getting that call.
That Nembhard 3, that shit was just like you said.
Insane.
That shit, dog. It's like, but that's one of those, man. What the fuck?
I'm like, all right, bro.
They had that game.
But I wouldn't be surprised. I got the Knicks winning that series, but I wouldn't be surprised if the Knicks got to the finals, bro.
Yeah, I guess this is it. This could be that year. This could be that year where they fuck around and get there. If Boston don't get back on their shit and they fuck around and because the thing is with the two teams that we're expected to win, New York and Boston, it's a race to who's gonna close their series out first, so who can get the rest.
If I had to bet money on beating the Celtics, though, it would be the Knicks.
Yeah.
Imagine if the Knicks got to the Jalen Brunson getting his jersey retired if the Knicks make the finals.
Oh, facts.
Fuck if they win.
Facts. If niggas know, and because we had this conversation, I don't, if you're from New York, I don't debate me, whatever the fuck. Yeah. I'm telling you what I see with my own 2 eyes. This is the best New York Knicks since Patrick Ewing.
He is. Sorry, Melo. I'm sorry, Melo.
The best New York Knicks since Patrick Ewing.
And I done seen a lot of people put Brunson over. That stat was crazy. Yo, listen to this stat. In Knicks playoff points, Carmelo, he was in Knicks for 7 years. He got 589 points. In only 2 years, Jalen Brunson already passed him with 591. Oh my That's God. Fucking insane.
That's insane.
And I was kind of just playing, but like it's official for shout out my nigga Mike. Mike already said Brunson is top 5 Knick ever already.
Okay, but what I will...
You know how crazy that is?
That is crazy for the nigga to only be there his second year, but I will play devil's advocate. I'm going to play devil's advocate real quick.
All right.
Carmelo had to go against the Heatles.
He only did that 1 year, bro.
But
we gotta provide context. Y'all niggas love saying that. He only played the Heat 1 time in the playoffs.
Okay, all right, okay. I mean, he came in.
Then the next year, that's that Knicks tape year. Everything, them niggas was popping. 55 wins.
But you're still in the East, so you still playing.
I feel you.
But even when
Melo didn't make the playoffs a lot of years in New York.
Yeah, there was.
He only made it twice.
Damn, for real?
He only got 1 playoff series win.
It does not see. I thought he made the playoffs more than twice. No. He only made the playoffs twice?
Twice within 2011 and 2013.
Jalen Brunson's better than that nigga. Jalen's better. And then Melo only made it to the second round 1 time.
1 time with the Knicks.
Oh, yeah. Then that's...
2013, lost to the Pacers, 7-game series.
That's cooked.
Jalen Brunson been in the playoffs back-to-back years, out the first round, back-to-back years.
Yeah, he's the best Knicks since Patrick Ewing. He's the best Knicks since Patrick Ewing. And that's fucking crazy.
And it's fucking crazy, right? But is Brunson the best guard in the East?
As of right now, yeah. Let's
talk about it. I mean, is he the best?
As far as on the
Dame, Trey?
Dame, he's having a better season than all of these niggas right now.
Correct.
He's having a better season than all of them. But who would you put him over Dame?
I wouldn't, but right now, Brunson got it.
Yeah, as of right now, he's the best. He's the best guard in the East.
Brunson got it.
And
Trey right there. Because I fuck with Trey, but Brunson, he got that title right now, bro.
He's the best. I'm gonna give it to Brunson. If I had to round out your top 5 guards in the East.
Brunson, Dame, Trey, Maxey.
You count Donovan as a 1 or
no? He's a 2.
Okay, all right. Just want to say it.
Fifth. That 5th spot is probably up in the air. Honestly, you can throw anybody there.
Shit, yeah.
But those would be my 4: Tyrese Maxey, Brunson, Dame, Trey.
Okay.
And if I'm missing somebody, please. Oh, probably Halliburton.
Yeah, Halliburton.
Yeah.
So
shout out to Halliburton.
All right, yeah, because he balled out yesterday.
Yeah.
So okay. Well, if in that class, Brunson is definitely balling better than him. And the crazy thing about Brunson is he's just ascending, really, because he just now getting his own team. And so we got more years of Brunson to come. You feel me? And the Knicks got money this year to go and spend. So the Knicks might fuck around and get somebody.
He should wait out because he definitely could get the max.
Oh, yeah.
The bigger max than what because he signed for 4 years, 100.
Oh, that's shit. If you would have waited, if you would have waited till next year, well, them niggas had to bring the Brinks truck out.
But now he get to be eligible if he, I think the following summer, 2025, for the 250 and up type bread.
I think
if he should.
You think they'll give him that 3?
Man, fuck yes, he deserved it.
Yeah, they gotta give him 3 because you're doing this in New York. This ain't like you doing this shit in Oklahoma.
He's playing for $20 million a season right now. That's
yeah.
That's chump change for a player like Brunson.
Yeah.
But again, he bet on himself. You get what I'm saying? Because initially the Mavs wasn't trying to match that offer that the Knicks had gave him.
Yeah.
Bro, he's worth way more than 4 years, 100 M's.
Mm-hmm.
He's worth way more than that.
Man, he's looking, like I said, he's looking
250 to 300 range.
He's looking like a 300.
Yeah, he's looking like a 300 player, bro. Real shit.
Because I know they're gonna back up the Brinks truck for Tatum if he I think they're gonna do that for him regardless. Though.
Yeah,
I think they're just gonna do it because they want to lock him up for life. He's gonna be a Celtic for life. He's gonna be one of the players that stays
hands down
with that
bro.
team for forever. So
as much as the shit that Tatum gets, bro, at the end of the day, you know who he is.
Yeah,
you get what I'm saying. And it's not like Tatum don't got classic playoff. That's the shit that killed me. Anytime there's a time where Tatum has a bad game, niggas is quick to highlight that bitch.
Yeah.
But if he get on that stretch where he's killing shit. Like, we don't have the Game 6 versus Boston.
Yeah.
We don't have the Game 6 at the end of the game in the fourth quarter against the Sixers last year.
Yeah.
The 50-point game.
Yeah.
In the Game 7.
Yeah, he was.
You get what I'm saying? He got those moments, bro.
He got playoff accolades. He got playoff.
It's just
moments.
he ain't got the pinnacle yet, and I feel like he get unnecessary hate. And I'm not. Granted, he hasn't been to his level in the playoffs so far, but you know damn well Tatum.
He's like that.
All right,
but I think he might get a little bit of flack because how he started out. Because first year,
I don't know why they slight him, bro.
He started.
Kyrie wasn't there.
Yeah, he started out.
It was him, Horford, Jalen.
Mm-hmm.
He was holding that shit down. He led the Cavs to the ECF. Yeah. Got to a Game 7 against Ron. Them should have won it, but they didn't. But it's like, come on, bro.
That's what I'm saying. So I still view him as the top because he's the only one out of all the rest of these guys that's been to the finals. So I'm always gonna put. Your skill, of course, but I'm always gonna put your accolades because I gotta see where you're,
facts.
Where do you stack up against everybody else? Because Luka, he got a Western Conference Finals under his belt.
Yeah, and that series is tied up now,
and that's a tied up series. Shai, he don't got no credentials really. Ant don't really got no credentials. Mm-hmm. As we was talking before the podcast started. This game 4 right now, game 4, the next game for the Timberwolves is going to be very crucial.
And you're home.
It's going to be very crucial, bro. This going to tell us a lot about Ant because he was saying in the press like
it's on me.
Yeah, it's on me. I got it. So this right here is going to this could be a defining game.
I saw some good adjustments from the Nuggets yesterday though, defensively. Mm-hmm. Fuck offense. We already know that Nuggets could get fired.
Yeah.
The defensively they made some adjustments and it was kind of looking hard for some cuz outside Ant for real, who else is going to walk out there and get you 25 plus just off the strength of them? It's going to be hard. Cat can do it, but it ain't consistently as Ant.
Yeah, it's not.
Conley, he up in age. He the vet.
Yeah, he's
McDaniel and them, they corner, spot up shooters. Nas ain't going to get you no 30 ball.
He can. Jaden McDaniel could get you a 30 ball. They're just not about to do it consistently all the time. Yeah. If I had to make a guess out of it,
I'm talking about like on ISO type shit.
Oh, no, the only person who's gonna get you that is Ant. But Nas can give you that too, because Nas got some good handle. He could on the low, him and Ant really the best
support.
Yeah, they really the best one-on-one players on the team, them two.
Cat is just so great. He just gotta be more consistent.
Yeah, but they guarded Cat well last game though.
So who you got coming out the East and West?
Oh man, the East, I'm gonna go Boston. I still think even with everything going on, I think they'll make the adjustment. I feel like they too good not to make it to the finals this year. Bro.
Got you. In the East?
In the West, man, the West is...
Oh, West, my bad.
The West is tough, man. The West is tough.
Well, who you think getting to the next round then?
All right.
The conference finals. Eastern Conference Finals, Western Conference Finals. We got Thunder, Mavs.
All right.
Nuggets, Wolves.
If I'm going to go on a limb.
The Aura niggas fiending for the Thunder and Wolves matchup.
Yeah.
The Aura niggas fiending for that.
These niggas are the Aura niggas.
The Aura niggas is fiending for the Wolves and Thunder WCF.
If I had to make a guess, man. If I had to make a guess, bro, if I'm on some real shit, I'm going to go OKC. I'm going to go OKC because I just feel like with I fuck with the Mavericks. But I just feel like maybe Luka could prove me wrong. Maybe Chicago. I just feel like with that matchup, I just think they just kind of match. No, matter of fact, man, I'm going Dallas. I'm going Dallas. I'm going Dallas. I'm gonna go on record. I'm gonna go Dallas, and then for the second matchup, I'm gonna go Timberwolves. Even though if Joker continue to play like he played yesterday, this shit is a wrap now. I'm going to keep it funky with you. If he played like how he played yesterday, he's played like a nigga who was like, all right, I heard what this nigga
is why I'm
said.
the MVP.
Yeah. If he continues to play like that, then yeah, they're going to win. But all Minnesota got to do is just get one on their home court and then turn around and get one at their house, or get the game 6 back to where they get the game 6 back at Minnesota. But that's easier said than done, but I can't disregard the champs because they are the champs for a reason. And Joker showed last night why he was that deal.
How you felt about the MVP?
Man, I still think Shai should have got it.
I agree, but I wasn't mad at Joker getting it.
I'm not mad at Joker getting it because I feel like Joker,
it was close.
He could be on some LeBron shit, have the argument every year because he's consistent with his numbers every year, and this is. Shai's. This is Shai. This is his first time getting a 1 seed. He's turning. I did not know Shai had over 30 points 50 times. That's crazy, and that's doing 50 points with this nigga barely shooting threes. He 2 point
getting to the rim
to death. You know what I'm saying? So that's impressive. But I still think I still got faith in Minnesota because I still got faith in Ant. I want to see Ant ascend because I think that he could be. I feel like the league was trying to give Ja Morant that title, but Ja Morant fucked it off. So now they was like, all right.
He'll be back strong.
Yeah, he'll be back strong. So then they're like, all right, we're going to get us to Ant, and Ant can be the guy. But the
league is in good hands.
Yeah, the league is in good hands. But in order to be the face, you got to win, though. You got to have those moments. You got to assert yourself. You can't just say this shit and, like you said, niggas go off the aura or whatever bullshit it is, nigga. You got to win something. Because you could easily be a Devin Booker. Push come to shove.
And Devin Booker be getting flack, but he's been to a final.
That's what I'm saying. He's been nice, but it's all about how you go out.
It's all about how you go out.
So if you don't want to have that type of legacy, you got to go out strong, bro. You got to put yourself to that. You got to insert your will on this shit. And this is going to be tough because you're going against a champ and an MVP. So but I think he can do it though.
Definitely,
I think he can do it.
We'll definitely see, man. We'll definitely see. So we got anything else, man, before we get up out of here, man?
No, not for me. But I will say this. On the back to the gas shit in Charlotte, there's 2 homeboys who from the city. They from down here. I ain't gonna say your names. Y'all from down here. When I go up there, when I run out of my gas up from down here up there, I do plug y'all. Y'all do get me right. So I ain't gonna shit on y'all. But y'all not from Charlotte. Y'all from Charleston. Y'all know who y'all are. The niggas who from Charlotte, y'all shit still ass. But
yeah, we can leave off on that low, man. Great. Everybody continue to do your thing. Be safe out here more than anything, man. Continue to strive. Be great at what you want to do. Continue to put in the work. Perfect your craft on any level, personal, spiritual, financial. Perfect it all, man. So like we say every week, man, if you hear anything on the show that gets you in your feelings, you feeling some type of way, always remember, we're just some messengers.
We out.